This grout is supposed to stay white for 20 years. What's it been, 17, 18? Peggy, where's that receipt?
Uncle Hank!
Ah, don't you know not to barge in here when I'm in the shower?
Oh, for goodness sakes, Hank, you are fully clothed.
This time, next time, I might not be so lucky.
Just look at Ladybird.
Oh, Ladybird. Didn't Luann make you look pretty? Pretty dog? Who's a pretty dog? Get that stuff off of her. She looks like Fran Drescher.
I didn't put it on. Your dog ate all my cruelty-free makeups.
Okay, honey, calm down. If she tries it again, you just give her a little tap on the fanny with the rolled-up newspaper.
I spent extra money to buy cruelty-free. I'll do a lot more than tap her.
I found a spark plug. Great. Now all we need are 5 more of those, an engine, 4 wheels, some kind of frame, and a cassette radio, and we got our death cart. Hey, look what I found. A Manitoba 100, the official cigarette of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Wow. I never had one of those. You ever had any cigarette? Well, no. How about you? Only secondhand from my dad. You want to spark it? Now! Quick, pull the knob!
Is someone in there? Is this John occupied? Es esta Juan ocupado?
See.
Bobby, is that you?
Well, do you want to lose along? Because if you do, I am sure there's another little boy out there who would take it in a second.
Didn't you read this? Cancer, heart disease, emphysema.
Well, I thought those were the ingredients.
Hey, do not be a smart mouth, young man. Now, I gave up smoking so you could be free of birth defects, and this is how you repay me?
Yeah, you don't know how hard it is to quit. Your mother and I went through hell trying to... Hey, don't recline-o-mite while I'm talking to you.
Bobby, smoking is a nasty, filthy habit, and only trailer trash smoke nowadays. Now, do you want to look like trailer trash?
That's not fair. I don't smoke.
Lord Hank, you finish this. Oh, honey, you are not trash. Just 'cause you grew up in a trailer and your mama's in prison.
All right, Joe Camel. You want to smoke? Let's go smoke. Now, look here. You are going to smoke this entire carton.
Huh? I thought you said you didn't want me to smoke anymore.
Oh, this'll take care of that, believe me. I wish my daddy'd had the parenting skills to do this for me, I tell you what. Start puffing, boy. We got to get through 200 of these.
Joseph, I understand you smoked your first cigarette today.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'll never smoke again.
Whoa, hold on, son. I want you to keep an open mind so you can make an informed decision. If you want, you can read a bloated government report on smoking, or go straight to the horse's mouth and get the facts from the tobacco industry.
For God's sakes, Bobby, what nationality are you?
American.
Then why are you holding your cigarette like some kind of European Nazi in the movie?
Why does it matter?
Now, that's not the right sort of attitude for you to have. Whatever you do, you should do right, even if it's something wrong.
Okay.
No. I said American. Here, let me show you. That is not how to inhale, Bobby. You're hotboxing it. You gotta inhale slow. You see? Slow, like that.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me show you one more time. No two ways about it. Smoking is a filthy, disgusting habit.
How come you smoked?
Well, it wasn't as bad for you back then.
Wow.
Pretty keen, huh? The trick is to get your thumb under the filter. But of course, smoking is wrong, so you'll have to try this with a dowel or something. Come on, only one pack left.
I think I'm gonna barf.
That's what I wanted to hear. Good job, son. When you're finished, you want to get that with a hose? You see, raising a boy is like fixing a radiator. You don't talk it into working right. You have to take it out back and flush it clean.
What's wrong, Hank?
Why are you always asking me that? What's wrong with you? How does that sound for a change?
Well, I just asked you once. Oh, was it about Bobby and that cigarette today?
No, I took care of that. I made him smoke a whole carton until he was as sick as he's ever been in his life.
Hank Hill, what on God's earth were you thinking? He is just a little boy. You stunt his growth, he will stay that way.
Peggy, it's late. I'm tired. Let's just go to sleep.
Okay.
I gotta go do some stuff. I think I might have left the blender on. Hey there, Enrique.
Sorry, Mr. Hill. I know I'm not supposed to be smoking.
Oh, hell, what's the rule for if you can't break it once in a while?
And times got hard after NAFTA sent the piñata jobs north.
That's quite a story, Enrique. I like stories. I like stories about piñatas. In fact, I like everything you have to say. Let's me and you visit your hometown sometime the way you had the courtesy to come see mine.
I'd be honored for you to meet my family, Mr. Hill.
And I'd be honored for you to meet my... Oh, no, my wife.
Hi, Hank. Honey, can you take a lunch break?
Sure.
Huh? Oh, Dios mío. Ooh.
How do you like that, Is your heart racing? Are you upset? Now you know how I feel when you eat my makeups.
Oh, for heaven's sake, that flesh-eating virus has claimed another victim.
Well, don't let it worry you, Peggy. Sometimes you just gotta relax and enjoy life for all its rich, mellow flavor.
Hank, what are you doing?
Well, Bobby vomited with one pack to go. I couldn't throw him out. That would be wasteful.
But we haven't smoked for 12 years.
I know, but, well, hey, doesn't the smell take you back?
Oh, that feels like, 100 years ago?
It doesn't have to. Shouldn't we be getting home?
No, Hank. Let's just stay a moment longer.
Ooh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I feel so alive with pleasure.
Fine day, isn't it, boy?
Oh, Hank, there is a tile in the bathroom that I think we missed.
Really? Well, I better check that out. Well, I found the tile. Thank you very much, Peggy. And I looked at it, but there's still some more tile for you to look at.
You know, I think I will save the rest of my tile for after breakfast.
Will you stop talking about your stupid tile? If it's so dirty, go clean it, and if it's clean, you can shut up!
Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go eat at that place we used to go when we smoked with the jazz combo.
Smokies?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
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 Hey, man, y'all don't put that dang old thing out, man. Y'all gonna lighten up like that, man. You're gonna do just like a dang old junkie, man. You're gonna go messing up my head with that dang old secondary nicotine like that, man.
Oh, Hank, I thought you gave that up.
Welcome back, friend. I knew this day would come.
Dale, get off of me. Yep, same old Smokies. Place hasn't changed a bit.
Now, where is old Smokey? We would love to say hi.
Oh, Smokey's no longer with us.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, it's for the best, darling. Those last few years when it spread to his bones. Smoking or not smoking?
Smoking. What's going on in here?
Bobby, what are you doing with the cigarette? You are going to burn this house down?
Hey, all right. You guys smoke too?
What we do is none of your business. I told you not to smoke. Do I have to take you out back with another carton of cigarettes?
I think you do.
I cannot believe that you're all smoking. Don't you know that more people die of smoking than die of war in Vietnam every day? I'm begging you, put out your cigarettes and keep them out.
She's right, Hank. How can we expect Bobby to quit when we won't? We're the adults. We have to set an example.
Hey, that's my rug.
No one said it was gonna be easy, son.
Future non-smokers. Take a look to your left. Now take a look to your right. Who do you see? Don't be shy. There are no wrong answers here.
I see a caring human being.
No. You see your buddies for a better life.
I've got the strangest feeling someone's gonna kick his ass.
Oh, come on, Hank. Will you just give it a chance?
Yes, buddy. Give it a chance.
Bill, what are you doing here?
Well, I know you think of me as a pretty together guy, but sometimes I need a little help. Just 6 nights a week for 20 years.
Looks like someone found a buddy. Hey there. Why don't you tell us your name and how long you've been smoking?
I'd rather not.
I understand. It's not easy to admit we're weak.
You're calling me weak? Look at your little birdie arms. They're no thicker than a cigarette. I could smoke them little arms.
Come on, Dad. Open up.
Is this your son? It's beautiful how you came out to support your daddy.
I'm a smoker, too.
Oh, no. How long have you been addicted to cigarettes?
Since my dad let me smoke a whole carton.
Wait a minute. I didn't let him. I made him. It was a punishment.
Can I get a new buddy?
What is wrong with him?
You are sick, sir. You shouldn't be allowed to have children.
Now, hold on a minute here. I didn't bring my family here to be yelled at. I don't think I like this club. You all whine too much and the coffee's bad. I tell you what you need to do. You need to take a 13th step. Down off your high horse.
Yeah!
Here's to 3 of the bravest individuals in all of Ireland. To the hills and their tobacco-free future.
My God, are you still talking?
Why's my potato got skin on it? I hate skin!
I will not sit here and have my work insulted. What? Do you think the potatoes just fly into the bowl and mash themselves?
I know y'all don't mean none of those harsh words. It's just the nicotine withdrawal.
Why is she still talking? Oh my God!
Drop it. Drop it.
Bobby, Hank, hold on. I got it.
When's this thing supposed to kick in? It's not working. It's broken.
Bobby, the patch goes on your shoulder. Bobby! Bobby!
Bobby, spit it out! Spit it out!
Hank, you hold him. I'll go get a stick.
I wasn't gonna smoke it, I swear.
I know. You did it. Good boy. Here's your treat. Bobby, Aunt Peg, come in here. Uncle Hank's clean. He's gonna be okay.
Oh, yeah? Good job. Well done. So proud.
Let's celebrate. I'll make an icebox cake. Bobby, why don't you... Hey, where's Aunt Peggy?
The cigarette's gone. Mom.
I found her.
Close the damn door. Can't you see that I am knitting?
Mom, hand over the cigarette.
No.
Mom, this is not your son. This is your buddy.
No.
Hand it over. Who's your buddy? Who's your buddy?
Well done, Bobby.
Hey, wait a
Hey,
minute!
give me
Hey,
that.
what are you doing?
Mother and I can't give it to
Oh,
you.
you just stop it!
Give me that!
You want the cigarette? You want it so bad? Come and get it. Come on.
Hey, out of there! Hey, what are you doing, Luann?
Unlock this door right now.
I'm crating y'all in like an unruly dog. I'm sick of dysfunctional families. I came from one, and I'm not going to let it happen to you. Function! Function, damn you!
Okay. Women and children first. I take the first puff. Bobby here gets a second. If there's anything left, you.
Who are you trying to kid? We all know there won't be anything left. Let's you and me split it, Peg. It'll be romantic. You know, like the old days, before he came along.
Mama, it's your son. 9 months inside, remember? Those were good times, too.
I don't know. This is happening too fast. I just don't know.
Well, I do. Come on, Bobby. You and me can take her. You go high, I'll go low.
Hey, back off! I will drop it. I will drop this.
Well, look at us, at each other's throats. And after all we've been through, this family has survived fires and twisters and every strain of flu the Orient could throw at us. Well, we are not going to be done in by a lousy tobacco leaf. We're going to make it. Together. Now, who's with me? Hands in the center. Come on.
Oh, Hank.
I know. Isn't it the most beautiful day you've ever seen?
What a day to be alive. Hey, Dad, over here.
Go deep, Bobby.
Here, Bobby, Bobby, over here.
All right.
Me now.
Over here, Peggy. Okay.
Hey, Peggy Hill. Thanks for inviting us to barbecue. Not to be rude, but is this name brand soda? It tastes kind of skunky.
Well, of course, it's name brand. It's Megalomart Private Select. Idiots.
Are the hot dogs ready? I got a movie to catch in 12 minutes.
You're leaving?
No, this is a couples event, and there's this movie I'm dying to see. This one's got a Culkin and a Baldwin in it.
Well, the dogs will be done in a few seconds. Oop, they're plumping.
Hey, I was gonna sit there.
Sorry. You said you're gonna sit there.
Eventually.
Dale, we have got to try this restaurant.
Okay, everybody, dogs are up. Now, Bill's in a rush, so he gets first crack.
I'll be speedy.
Okay, we've got ketchup, mustard, relish over there. Sweet Jesus.
Whoa, look at him go.
Bill, those dogs are for everyone.
That should do it.
Wow. If there were 13 more dogs on that platter, Mr. Dotree would be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
And did you see how excited Bobby was about that hot dog eating record? If he ever puts together fame and eating, well, he might end up like what was the name of that large comedian who died?
But it's nice for Bill to finally have something he's good at. Might give him a reason to live and whatnot.
What Bill needs is a healthy relationship. Look how I turned your life around. Now, guess what? I finally got a woman to agree to go out with him.
My God, you're kidding. Who?
Sonny Edmonds, the new librarian.
The perky one?
No, the one who won't make change.
Did you try the perky one?
Yes, I did, and it took the perk right out of her.
Yep.
Bill, what the hell was up with you and the hot dogs? That was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life or on the internet.
I'm sorry. I was in a hurry. The movie sucked.
We had to wait a whole 3 minutes for Hank to throw on more dogs. Does your selfish gluttony know no end?
No.
Now, wait a minute, Bill. Eating 12 hot dogs in a minute is kind of a talent.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
Nice, Hank. Do you want him to be this lonely pantload for the rest of his life?
As a matter of fact, Peggy's got a gal who agreed to go out on a date with Bill.
Oh.
That's right. An actual woman.
No.
Yep, dinner. Tomorrow night. Maybe you could figure out what's causing that, god-awful smell in your car?
That was a frog. I guess I'll get rid of it.
Oh, I almost forgot. At dinner, do not order chicken. Sonny is terrified of birds.
Roger that. By the way, I took the liberty of changing our dinner reservations to pea soup Swenson's. I can show off my talent, as you say. If you eat 10 bowls of soup, everyone at your table eats free. 7. Sonny, you can order yourself another whiskey sour. It's all gonna be on the house, 'cause I am a soup-eating machine.
You promised me a fat George Clooney. This is not a fat George Clooney.
9. Did Sonny go to the bathroom? I think I'm wowing her.
She left, Bill.
Did she see a bird?
Oh, you disgusted her.
I like the way you eat soup.
Are you making fun of me? If you are, it's okay. I just like to know.
Hell no. I follow the sport of competitive eating very closely. But I've never seen you before. Cindy Beauchamp, fan.
Bill Dotree. What do you mean by sport?
I figured you were some dark horse chow hog in town for the hot dog eating championship. Haven't you ever heard of the IFOCE, the International Federation of Competitive Eating?
Okay, you are making fun of him. We get the joke. Ha ha ha. Now move along, lady.
The IFOCE is the real deal. They're like the NFL of competitive eating. You know, Bill, tomorrow night, Dan Vasti, one of the greats in the sport, is having a party over in McMaterbury. You should come. Meet the other eaters.
I never say no to a party in McMaterbury.
I have a feeling about you, and I have slept with enough competitive eaters to know greatness when I see it.
Dang.
Oh, look at the size of that trophy.
Won that baby in Munich. Bratwurst. And those are my 3 consecutive mustard yellow belts. I was going for 4, and then this. Massive heart attack. Triple bypass, 85 stitches, goat valve.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm taking care of myself now. Red wine.
You know, Bill, the last big American to win the mustard yellow belt was Steve Kiner in '99. Since then, all the hot dog competitions have been won by skinny Japanese guys. But I still believe in the big man.
Wait a minute, America isn't the hot dog champion? Well, how could you let that happen? This whole nation is stuffing its face. Can't one of us do it at record speed?
Yeah, it's unfreaking acceptable, man. Time for America to get cocky.
Well, amen, brother. Duh.
Hank Hill, Bill Dauterive, this is Kid Rock, Competitive Eating's Fano Numero Uno.
Hell yeah! Ow! I once canceled a 12-city European tour to watch this grub gobbler chow dog.
Hey, Rock, check out Nozawa between the 2 big blondes. Takeru Nozawa, the reigning champ. Eats left, drinks right, 110 pounds of pure stomach.
50 hot dogs in 12 minutes. Not 1-5. 5-0.
Hank Hill.
Ken Irawadi.
So, are you an eater?
Yeah, the Ocean Noodle Champion. I'm branching out into hot dogs.
No kidding. My neighbor's Laotian. You know a guy named Khan?
You're gonna wear the belt one day, baby.
Hey, Cindy.
Nozawa.
When are you going to drop these fat American losers and get with #1?
Hey.
You'd look damn sexy wearing nothing but my mustard yellow championship belt.
You know, I think your mustard yellow belt is gonna look pretty good around my fat American gut.
Baby, you're not ready yet. Not for Nozawa.
Who are you?
I'm Big Bill Dauterive. Come next weekend, I'm gonna eat the hell out of you.
Ha! Chump! You don't know who you're messing with!
Oh yeah? I'll tell you who you're messing with. The USA! 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 USA!
Breathe and swallow, Bill. Breathe and swallow. Come on, you're eating for America.
I don't get it. Are you training him to be an athlete or a colossal fat ass?
Dang it, Dale. When did you get to be such a negative Nelly? Why don't you try being a positive Pete?
Oh, you poor deluded redneck. You actually think you can eat more hot dogs at Nozawa? Ah! Personally, my money on Ken Irawadi, the Laotian commotion. He, the Michael Jordan of Laos.
Keep going, Bill. You've got to be able to focus with distractions, no matter how annoying they are.
Guess you haven't heard of belt of fat theory.
Belt of fat?
That's why fat guys can't keep up with the skinny Asians. Your stomachs are trapped in belt of fat. Got no room to stretch. Irawadi not only skinny and flexible, rumor has it, he got 2 stomachs.
Huh. I met him at a party and his stomach seemed perfectly normal.
You met Irawadi? Was he wearing the scarf I knit for him?
Mom.
Yes, what?
Look what I made for Dad in shop class. A bird feeder. Or a shoebox. I'll let him decide.
Throw down those dogs.
Hey, what's Mr. Dauterive doing? Whatever it sure is making him popular. Is he eating?
Let me see that.
What did you do?
Obviously, you need to work on your adhesives. I wouldn't show this to your father just yet, but good try.
Okay, now you just need to rank in the top 5 to qualify, so you don't have to dazzle, you just have to place.
Remember, Honey Bear, it's not Roman rules. So whatever you do, don't vomit. You keep those doggies in your tummy, and Cindy will give you the nummy nummy.
Next up, Nozawa versus Ken Irawadi.
everybody, 狗也見到老. He nodded at me. He nodded at me.
They're pretty fast. But here's the dough tree strategy. Start off slow, build the momentum, and then kick hard to the finish line. Those dogs are going down.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, strap on the feed bag, you tragic behemoth. How many dogs will it take to make you feel whole inside?
Shut up, Dale.
This man is eating for his country, Dale. What you're doing is treason. Mazawa's down.
I've heard that sound before. Hello, colostomy bag.
Los rules! All fall before the might of everybody!
Irrawaddy, 25 and a quarter. Irrawaddy is now leading the pack. Last contestant, Doughtry. You're soloing.
Come on, baby, focus.
It's go time.
Hail the conquering fat ass, a lonely pig gorging himself on the lips and anuses of his brothers.
Dale, why don't you shut your skinny little no-hot-dog-eating mouth? You know, I figured out what your problem is.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I think you're a little jealous of the Doughtry.
Jealous?
On your mark, get set, go!
Jealous of this? Any idiot can eat hot dogs. It's not a talent. Look, I'll go two at a time. See? It's nothing special. I can eat three at a time. Who cares?
He's try-dogging.
Come on, Bill, wolf it.
Doughtry, 22 and a half. New guy, 34 and an eighth. Congratulations, gentlemen. You both qualify. What's your name, Gurgitator?
Del Gribble.
Gribble! Gribble! USA! Gribble!
Gribble! Dude, will you sign my face?
Huh?
What about the Doughtry? Why? Tell me. Why give me a great gift only to snatch it away? What did I do? Huh? Did I ask for too much? Did I fly too close to the sun on my beautiful hot dog wings? Why do you like Dale better? I hate you! I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that. Please, help me eat more hot dogs than Dale. Please.
Boy, I still can't get over Dale. What a dogger.
That little alley of yours is turning into quite a freak show.
What do I do now? Dang it, Bill. I've got to go with the winner tomorrow. This country's honor is at stake.
Well, I do not know how much longer I can keep Bobby away. Today, he heard Bill training, so I stabbed my thumb with a ballpoint pen to distract him.
Good work.
Thank you. I think it's infected.
So, have you gotten a chance to read my short story?
I kind of had to, had some stuff to do.
Fresh baked muffins, anyone?
You know I love muffins. Got any cranberry, banana, macadamia nut?
Actually, that's all I've got.
When it comes to muffins, I can't help myself. I'm a muffaholic. Hey, Hank, Bill baked fresh cranberry, banana, macadamia nut muffins.
Bill, Boomhauer's allergic to macadamias, and you know I don't eat cranberries. We've had this conversation before. Wait a minute.
My muffin.
Dang it, don't you see what he's doing? He's filling you up so you won't be able to compete today.
That is an outrageous accusation.
You're sabotaging your friend and your country. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
But, no, I'm sorry, but what am I supposed to do? I want to bring home the mustard yellow belt to America. Me, the Doughtry.
Oh, for God's sakes, Bill, I wasn't even planning on going to the competition.
Dale, Lady Liberty is a proud woman.
She doesn't like to ask her boys for help, but when she does blow the horn of freedom, I tell you, mister.
I'm sorry, Hank, but I'm not joining that freak show.
How can you say that?
Because I'm a freak. I know. I've been there and I don't want to go back. That's right. It was the 5th grade. I had a touch of the social anxiety disorder, and medication was not readily available or indeed invented yet. I had a hard time making connections with people.
Did you see that? Yuck, that guy ate a bug. Ew. Do it again.
By the next week, I was putting on shows at recess. I was an eating machine, crickets, spiders, dung beetles. I thought I was so cool.
What a freak.
Remember, Bill, just because you have their attention doesn't mean you have their respect.
So, Bill, I guess you're America's only hope. Are you in?
I am so in.
Oh.
Hank, is there any chance I might be able to get some alone time with Dale and persuade him?
Keep your pants on, lady. My wife's hotter than you, and she throws more sex at me than I know what to do with.
Cindy, believe in the big man.
Show me a miracle, baby.
The outlet mall is a bit of a drive, but God help me, I love those discontinued pantsuits.
Hey, look, the county fair. Something about a hot dog contest. I could go for a hot dog, maybe even 2. Oh, good. Here's another sign. Mom, what are you doing?
Well, you know, it just occurred to me. I have never taken you fishing.
Regurgitators! Hands on the table! Judges, you ready? On your mark, get set, freeze!
Yeah, all right.
Dang it. Irrawadi's already up 2 dogs on Bill. He's got a kick.
Too soon. He'll flame out.
Laos rules! Laos rules!
Aren't we supposed to have fishing rods?
Fishing rods? Have you ever seen a bear use a fishing rod? Here, use the tackle God gave you. Look, there's a sturgeon. Slap it out of the water, Bobby.
Where? I don't see it.
Oh, you're scaring him away with all your talking.
Look, Bill's kicking. He's kicking.
Oh, come on, work it.
He's ahead. Go, Bill. Attack the dog. Attack the dog. USA. USA.
Come on, Irrawadi. Laos is depending on you.
Don't tree. Go, don't tree.
Eat it. Eat it. What the freak?
Is he? Is he? He is! He's quitting! All right, Bill!
No. Come on, Bill. USA. USA?
Hank, I'm full.
I know, buddy. Just another 15 dogs.
But they're laughing at me. Do I have to keep doing this? I guess it's for America.
You know, Bill, America doesn't need to win every dang thing to be great. We've got the Constitution, 2 George Bushes, great toilets. Hell, we played golf on the moon. I guess we can let Laos have a stupid wiener contest, can't we?
What the hell are you doing?
Bill, you fool! There's still time!
Dude, get back in there and eat like the wind.
Thank you for the hot dogs, but I've had enough to eat. I bid you good day.
And the winner, Ken Irrawadi from Leo's!
This is the proudest day of my life.
Oh, that's it. I'm quitting music and putting on the bib.
So, Things still on with Cindy?
No.
Well, at least you got a little chicka-womp womp.
Actually, we were saving it for tonight.
Ooh.
My idea.
Attaboy, Bill.
Anyone got a breath mint?
Yeah,
Yep.
Here you
right
go.
Here, man.
You know what? This is just the right pace, especially after our last outing. 2 pina coladas in mid, and she starts talking about stealing a car.
Dark rum make me crazy.
把浸拼糖晒上他粒 dog， 晒上 T 叻啲怪。
What did she say?
She think your feet lovely and it an honor to work on them.
Now, where in the heck did I park my... This way. My memory trick is usually fail-safe. When we got out of the car, I associated the parking section with William Shakespeare. So naturally, the car should be parked in 2B, unless I was thinking of not 2B. Will you look at those delinquents horsing around with those shopping carts? I bet they're... Oh, my God, it's Bobby. Bobby?
Joseph.
This is what you are doing in your after-school program?
Program was shut down, dude. Budget cuts.
So we're playing shopping cart chicken. Hey, we can get them to push us.
No after-school program. Now who Connie gonna tutor? Bums in rail yard?
This is ridiculous. Our kids should be enriching their minds, not using a parking lot as a playground. Something has got to be done. The people who canceled that after-school program are gonna wish we never found our car. Where is that frickin' thing?
We have a real issue here. That after-school program is important.
Absolutely. Our kids get out of school in the middle of the day when they air all those sex and drug-filled after-school specials.
Oh, Peggy, let's take this to the school board tomorrow. They're not gonna know what hit them.
I gotta tell you, your initiative is really impressing me. And not just because you're ladies.
Okay, girls. Hands in the middle. Let's go. For the children on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
For the children!
For me!
Oh, I bet this must be very exciting for you men. Where you're from, you probably didn't have the freedom to criticize your government.
Why would I criticize government in Laos? My father was general. I do what I want. I was peasants' worst nightmare.
Thank you, Mrs. Chapman. Your request to ban sections F and S from the library dictionary has been noted.
Okay, everybody have their talking points.
Yeah. Oh, one little thing though, Peggy Hill. Keep it short. Sometimes you go on and on and on. I find it charming, but you might lose other people.
Good advice. And you probably should not call anyone hillbilly, or redneck, or dumb monkey.
Check.
Well, I guess that does it for tonight's meeting. Nice work.
Excuse me. Peggy Hill and the Coalition to Save the After-School Program at Tom Landry.
Sorry, Mrs. Hill, but these meetings last from 6 to 8, and it is now 8 o'clock.
Oh, great. Now Connie gonna end up smashing carts like brain-dead delinquents. No offense.
None taken. I wasn't even listening. Now, here's the game plan. We take things to the next level.
New t-shirts?
No.
Sweatshirts?
Not yet. What we have to do is get on the school board. There is a seat open and an election coming up.
Do you really think we can win an election?
I know we can. You know, the turnout in these things is always very low. The secret is to find a group of voters that feels overlooked, then look at them.
And I can get votes from Laotian community. I give $5 tip on French manicure. I'm the Lady Di.
Well, I warned the folks over at Shady Pines Trailer Park about that tornado. They were so grateful they're still naming dogs after me.
Great. We've got pockets of votes in the Laotian community and in the trailer parks. Then I score countywide with my 2-year teaching degree.
I wonder which one of us should run. I mean, Peggy's a ball of fire, and man, she's smart as a whip. Either way, our kids are in such good hands.
198, 199, Hey, these are supposed to be 200 thread count sheets. Damn Egyptians.
But man, 3 women can't fill one position. This school board seat, not Boomhauer's hot tub.
Well, when you think about it, I'm most logical choice. My daughter a proven genius. Plus, my perfectly symmetrical face is pleasing to voters and inspires trust.
And it sure would be nice to finally get a Laotian in power. We gotta eat their fish on Friday. They're gonna eat our rice noodles on Wednesday for breakfast.
You've got the most school-related experience, the best interpersonal skills, and a smile that lights up a room. Yep, Peggy, I gotta say, I agree with all your reasons why you should be the one to run for school board.
Well, thank you, Hank. But let's not lose sight of why I'm doing this. It's for the children. No, I'm not saying men hate children, but I really love children. They are 3 out of the 5 points in my 5-point plan. I haven't quite figured out the other 2 yet. I'm thinking something about America.
Wow, dynamite.
Even though Dale says Principal Moss may try to assassinate us, I think this is going to be nothing but fun.
I can't wait to get started. I have so many ideas I couldn't sleep all night, so I make pecan sandies.
I appreciate your enthusiasm. Now, it's obvious who our candidate should be, but it would be presumptuous of me to do the nominating. So?
I'm not sure how obvious it is.
Oh, you mean me?
No.
Well, I'm not sure I'm the person for the job.
Wait.
Well, somebody gotta do it for the children, and if no one else wants to run... No one?
5 points!
All in favor of me? Thank you, Peggy. Nancy?
Well, since Peggy's okay with it.
Okay, then. Done deal.
Oh, hold on. Not that I want the job or anything, but...
Then don't sweat it. Oh, and I wouldn't drink from there. Doggy has a cold.
And I can't help but think that men did it on purpose. Those pecan sandies were astonishingly dry.
Come on, Peggy, they're not shy people. If men wanted to choke you, she would have just reached over and done it with her hands.
I will give her that.
You know, Peggy, you could still be the power behind the scenes, just like that little fella in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. You're right. And maybe next election, I can run another candidate. Then another. Before you know it, I'll be running the entire city from my bathtub.
Mrs. Soup and Mrs. Gribble are waiting in the living room. Here's breakfast. And I typed up the monologues from Leno and Letterman.
Good work. Now, I need you to highlight last week's Doonesbury's and tell me why they're funny.
Peggy, are we out of butter?
It's behind the cottage cheese.
Behind the cottage cheese! Okay, people, I'm glad to see you're all here. Now, let's up. War room. Uh-huh. Thank you. That was Bobby. He was testing the line. It works. Okay, first off, we're gonna need to make some signs.
We're just about done making signs, Shug.
Men to win. I don't get it.
What not to get? I'm Min. I want to win.
Maybe we should focus group that. Nope, no go. Women 18 to 45 will be turned off. Here's what we're gonna do.
You know what would be a big help, Peggy Hill? Starbucks run.
Oh, I'll have a Frappuccino.
Bag of Madeleines.
I'm all for men running for office, but she better not take my guns away.
She's running for the school board.
Then she better not take Joseph's guns away.
Well, I'm not crazy about making holes in my lawn, but I guess it's for the children.
You know, my lawn is already dead. Maybe we could put all the signs there.
No offense, Bill, but this campaign is about hope.
Oh, right.
I'm not saying you have to use the moment of silence to pray. The kids who don't believe in God can just sit quietly and smirk about how they've got it all figured out.
Thank you, Mrs. Chapman. The next question is for Min Suvnifton.
Hello, everybody. And to my Laotian friends, Sabaidi.
Yeah, you've been talking about keeping the after-school program going?
I think I hear the sound of my property taxes going up.
And you fat cats with your pie-in-the-sky programs and your free prescription drugs?
No, no, no. That's not me. I do not want to increase taxes.
Yeah, sure, you'd love it.
No, you're not listening, Jethro.
Oh, this is ugly. Someone has to stop the bleeding. What my candidate is trying to say is that we will cut the fat and leave the muscle.
I know what I'm trying to say. It's what I just say.
Please bear with my candidate. Obviously, English is not her first language. But how about a hand for her courage?
You crazy? Get out of here.
The thing to remember, people, is that you are not gonna have to tighten your belts because we are gonna fix the pants.
Give me that.
You need me. Fix the pants!
Can I ask the candidate a question? What are you going to do to raise educational standards?
Without raising taxes. Fat cat!
Let's see how you handle this one.
We all concerned about educational standards. And I tell you where the problem is. The teachers. Did you know our school system require only 2-year degree to be substitute teacher?
Is that true?
So you want to know how I raise standards without raising taxes? I tell you after I look into your hearts and you look into mine. No teacher, full-time or substitute, can teach our kids without having a 4-year college degree.
Wait, I only have a 2-year degree.
What? Hands! Children! America!
She's taking teaching away from me. That's my life. How dare she? I groomed her, I taught her everything, and she has the nerve to stab me in the back. That is just not done in politics, Hank. There's no way I'm going back to college. I'm a teacher. I'm done learning. Can you believe that woman?
I'm real sorry what happened to you, Shug. But the important thing is to keep the after-school program alive, right?
The what? Oh, yeah, of course. For the children. But can we really trust men to deliver? I mean, come on, this is a woman who makes dumb blonde jokes behind your back.
Men makes dumb blonde jokes behind my back?
Hey, don't drag me into your little cat fight. I just came over to save the after-school program.
Oh, that witch.
Here's what I'm thinking. We dig up some dirt on men, and you do an expose on the local news. Then, after her support is totally gone, I jump into the race and give that freaking dog the beating of her life!
Well, I don't know. That kind of reporting isn't really my arena.
Nancy, how much longer do you think you can milk this sexy weather girl act? 2, 3, 2 years tops? This is your chance to be taken seriously. Get on the air and deliver the biggest news flash of your career. Peggy Hill is running for school board.
Well, I do want to be taken seriously, and I have some ideas.
Oh, honey, I'm sure you do.
It's just that no one ever listens to me.
Okay. And we have to think constructively and not get emotional about this. Now, how do we destroy men?
Oh, there she is.
Smile and wave. Smile and wave.
I bury you.
What are they saying, Dale?
Con is asking men to pass the potatoes.
Oh, come on. I need something juicier than that.
I tried to slip in their house as a paper boy, but Mr. Supernewsome phone recognized me. But I grabbed their garbage.
Huh. Look who's too good to hang on to a Sizzler coupon. What do we have here? Come to Mama.
And that cold front looks like it wants to stay put right through the weekend. So while there might be a spring in your step, there's none in the forecast.
Muy bien, Nancy. Just how much fun is a barrel of monkeys? Well, 2 radio DJs.
And Miguel, here's some advice on the upcoming school board election. I'd think again if you're planning on voting for Men's Supernewsome phone. I don't think these are the kinds of pay-per-view programs that a friend of the children should be watching.
Ah! I told you, Min, but no. You just had to see hobos boxing.
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately, there is an alternative. I know someone who'd be perfect for the job. She's a dedicated parent. She's smart, and she's more than just a pretty face. She's me, Nancy Hicks Gribble. Pick Hicks.
What?
And if elected, I promise to turn Arlen School into...
Wait! I'm running too. Peggy Hill for school board. Hey, ow. Will you let these are my people? They want to hear me speak. Arlen!
Peggy, do I have these in the right order?
You better. Here comes someone. Big smiles. Oh, it's only Con. Ow.
What do you have? Phase 2 complete. Van rented, ready to pick up constituents and sweep election. Phase 3, a victory dance. Hello.
You rent minivan? What you thinking? Minivan seats 7 people. I need 15 to swing election. How much Peggy Hill paying you to be jackass?
Something's wrong with the bug. I can't hear a thing. But I see they have a new van. I bet they're using it to bus their constituents to the polling place. Well, we'll out-van them, but we'll keep ours in the garage. They'll never see it coming. Idiots. Why isn't this working? I rewired it myself.
You better get out of here, Gribble. I am this close to kicking your ass.
No one threatens me. I'm this close to kicking your ass.
Oh, yeah? Well, now I'm this close to kicking your ass.
Let's settle this like men. Hank, whose fingers are closer?
Whoa. Just because our wives are at each other's throats doesn't mean we have to be.
Oh, easy for you to say. Your wife a loser.
Now, Con, maybe Hank's right. I say we let bygones be. Yeah! Sneak attack, I win!
I'm so hungry and tired I messed up the last 50 buttons.
Bobby's out. Hank's in.
Fine. When are we having dinner? It's 9:15.
Fine. Here's $10. Go.
All right, Joseph, easy. Joseph, stop! The sign!
So, they have a van. Okay, Hank. Min has her support here. I'll concede little Laos to her. Nancy's support is, well, she's been blathering about all the dogs named after her in this trailer park, which leaves all of this for me. Hank, we're gonna need a bus.
We're not spending money to rent a bus.
It's for the freaking children! Hank, the phone poll numbers are not good. The projections show Nancy with 4 votes, Min also with 4 votes, and Peggy Hill 0. Now, I could increase my margin of error to 5 votes, but even then, I am just winning by the skin of my teeth.
Well, when people see that flyer you put in the penny saver...
That doesn't come out until after Election Day. Now, I need to motivate my base, the hardcore constituents who would fight and die for me. Hank, you have to make me a base. Call your customers.
I don't really think I should mix politics and propane. People's passions run pretty high about both those.
Hank, I cannot allow myself to be beaten by Nancy or Min. I could never show my face in this neighborhood again.
I know, but with your numbers being 0 and all, maybe you should just prepare a concession speech.
What? You want me to concede to those two? Hank, you're out. Peggy, you're in.
I'm no weather bimbo, but forecast looking cloudy for you to win.
Just because I'm beautiful doesn't mean I'm harmless, Shug. Have you ever wondered what happened to the weathercaster before me?
It's the voting van. Yes, the voting van is here. It's the voting van to take you to the polling place. So let's all get on the van right now and vote for Nancy Hicks Scribble for school board. Hey there, friend. Yeah. Oh, I'm here for the voters.
Voting truck already done come and took 'em.
But I'm the one who was supposed to have done come and took 'em.
Hang on there, mister. I want to talk to you about that fancy hat you got on your head there.
But I don't want to talk about my fancy hat.
Tabadi!
Down, Nancy. Hey, driver, when are we getting to the polls?
Never.
I cannot believe we lost that Chapman loony.
Yeah, not only that, it say there she's getting rid of after-school program.
And biology. And all offensive encyclopedias, whatever that means. I guess we kind of burnt the toast on this one. Hey, she only got 18 votes? I hijacked twice as many of your voters on my bus yesterday. We could have crushed her.
Yeah, into fine powder. Ow, my eye!
Cool.
Maybe we should spend some time with the kids today. We could be their after-school program. Maybe we take them to
a museum.
Or the zoo, which is a museum of animals.
Yep.
Yep.
Nancy refused to make me Eggs Benedict for breakfast again. It's not fair. I'm a good husband. The ones who kill their wives and go to death row get to eat whatever they want.
People on death row get to eat whatever they want?
For their last meal, yes.
Oh, I could never kill anybody.
Oh, man, it's just like with them noise pollution, man. Like them dang old band garbage, man. You know, lead singer kind of cute, but, you know, look, man. Dang it, Bobby.
I'll let Joseph listen to whatever he wants. Of course, I'm afraid of Joseph.
Bobby!
Dad, what are you doing? Whoa, I gotta sit down.
What in the heck is on your head?
They're my dreads. Aren't they cool? Now, I know you've got a rule about wigs, but this is just temporary until I can grow my own. Just like Johnny Glock.
Isn't that the guy who got arrested for setting a car on fire?
He had to, Dad. He got dissed.
Bobby, here's the goatee you wanted.
Thanks. Oh, what about the black nail polish?
They were out. You will have to use a Sharpie.
No, the only way you're having a black nail is if you hit it with a hammer. Why are you encouraging our son to dress like a criminal?
Oh, he's just playing, Hank. Gangsters and hoes is his generation's cowboys and Indians.
That's what I'm talking about. What's the big deal? I was just rocking out to my music.
If you're looking for some entertainment, I do have a very awesome video that you might enjoy.
If it's the one about Esau, the eggplant, and the prodigal cucumber, I've seen it about 1,000 times.
I hear you, B. You're a teenager and you're looking for something a little more with it. I got your back. Hank, I know an after-school youth group that would be great for Bobby. The pastor there has done some super work with teens.
Youth group? Sounds kind of boring.
Sounds kind of perfect. Some positive influence is just what Bobby needs.
But, Dad, it's after school. What if I want to join a sports team?
Nice try. He'll be there.
I can't believe you're making me do this. It's so uncool.
You know what's not cool, Bobby? Hell. Don't forget your Bible.
What are you looking at?
Hey there, guys. I was just,
What's with the suit? You a lawyer suit?
No, I don't want any trouble. I was just looking for,
What are you looking for?
You lost? Lonely? Scared?
Yes!
Well, then you came to the right place.
Look, Kay's dropping in for a double rider.
Praise him!
That was awesome!
Thanks, but not as awesome as Jesus.
You guys are the Christian youth group?
Pastor K. Stroop said she was sending over a kid who likes to rock out. That you?
Yeah.
welcome to the flock.
Hosanna
to the highest!
See? Check out what this lucky bastard got for his last meal. Prisoner number 88725. 6 pieces of fried chicken, 6 rolls, tin roof ice cream, strawberry soda, and lemon pie.
Oh, that sounds good. That's what I want.
How about this guy? 1 dozen fried eggs, 1 loaf of bread, a bowl of salad dressing, French fries, and 3 cartons of milk.
No, that's what I want.
If it were me, I'd choose the world's rarest truffle. Then while they were searching for it, I'd tunnel my way to freedom. Of course, then I'd miss eating the world's rarest truffle. Quite the quandary.
I tell you what, man, talking about, I'd go out and dang on style, man. You know, talking about like dang on rack of lamb, you know, little old foie gras, you know, then my dang on dinner is served.
Sorry I'm late. The Weather Channel's got some pretty exciting stuff going on in Missouri.
Hey, Dad. I felt like walking home. You know, enjoy this glorious day.
So, you have a good time?
Yes, it was the best. I met some great guys, and I asked them to come over later if that's okay.
Well, of course it's okay. I'll even set up the tetherball.
Thanks for making me go, Dad.
My son just thanked me for taking him to church.
Yes, I switched. Do not start.
Possum. What are you guys doing to that garbage can? That is not its intended use.
Hey, guys.
Bobby, don't get too close.
What are you talking about? These are my friends from the youth group. They're cool and they're totally Christian.
Hey, check this out.
I don't understand.
Hey, dude, I'm up. Can you hold my Bible? You don't have to just hold it. You could read it, you know.
Don't tell me to read the Bible.
Praise him! Praise him!
Can you believe the way that kid was sassing me? I was reading the Bible before that little punk was born.
Maybe it's just me, but I'd rather Bobby be in a Christian gang than one of those murdering gangs.
Well, maybe you're right. Wait, I think that one is smoking. Oh, no, he's praying.
Thanks for having me over for dinner. Mine was a disaster. I thought hot dogs never went bad.
Would anybody mind if I said grace tonight?
Sure, Bobby.
I want to give a shout out to the man who makes it all happen. Props be to you for this most bountiful meal that sits before us. Okay, check it. God, you've got skills. You represent these vegetables and in this napkin and in the dirt that grows the grain that makes the garlic breadsticks that are on this table today. Yes, yes.
Okay, Bobby. God appreciates the support, but I'm sure he wouldn't want the pot roast to get cold. Now let's wrap it up.
Sure thing. Thanks, J-Man. Peace. What up, James? Peace be with you, Brad.
Hey, Bobby, check it out.
Righteous.
You should see Pastor K's ride. He's got the resurrection airbrushed on the back of his Jeep.
Hey, brothers, gather round. Time to feel the word. Welcome, everybody. Trent, you got our verse of the day?
Test all things. Hold fast what is good. Thessalonians 5:21.
Nice job, brother. That verse was running through my spirit when I went rock climbing last weekend. To be tight with the Lord, you gotta take your faith to the limit. You know what I'm talking about?
The power.
That's right. Nothing runs without power. I mean, your amp is worthless unless it gets that juice. And so are we. So you gotta find a way to plug in, test all things to find the good.
But how do you know what's good?
It's whatever sticks to your spirit, man. Whatever God tattoos on your soul. We're all searching for that eternal ink.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let us pray. And don't forget to say a little something for Charlie, who's at home with a wicked nose ring infection.
No, I thought he had it that time.
I don't know what to make of this youth group of Bobbies. Last night he broke curfew, but he was up reading the Bible. What do you do with that?
Maybe you should punish him Old Testament style.
A religious boy like Bobby would appreciate the irony.
Bobby, take that off. You can't wear a t-shirt with that word on it.
Such vulgarity. Wait, which word, Hank? Satan or sucks?
Well, either.
Why not, Dad? Satan does suck.
I know, but...
He's right, Hank. What does your shirt say? Satan rules? So I was thinking, why do criminals get to have all the good food and we get nothing? Bill, you pay taxes. Aren't you outraged?
Yes, I am. You know what? We should have our own last meals.
Hey, man, talk about it, just go to my place, man. It'd be just like a dang old breakfast club, man, except for going for dinner instead, you know, and like that guy doesn't know Judd Nelson either, man.
There you go. The first meeting of the Last Meal Club convenes at Boomhauer's.
I love it when we do things.
And then Cain was all like, I ain't supposed to be looking out for my bro, yo.
Now, I didn't know that was in Genesis. Bobby, you were so good at this.
I owe it all to my Extreme Teen Bible. And Pastor K. He wrote a 22-minute song about the disciples. And if he can remember all the words, he's gonna play it at Messiah Fest.
Wow, Messiah Fest? Are you gonna go?
Ugh, I don't know if Dad'll let me. It'll take a miracle to make him come around. But I guess that's what the Bible is all about. Can I get a what? Yeah. Hear the word. Rejoice. Yeah.
What were you doing there, brother?
Sorry, I was just feeling the spirit.
Nah, man. It works. That's just what I need to help spread the fire at Messiah Fest. How'd you feel about backing me up?
On stage?
Relax, brother. You're gonna be fine. Listen, when I get nervous before a gig, I just look at this.
Cool. Hey, Dad, what do you think of this?
Well, Bobby, it's what am I looking at?
It's my tattoo.
No god-dang way.
Dad, it's okay. This is what you do now when you want to give mad respect to the Lord.
The Lord has been getting mad respect since the beginning of time. He doesn't need you defacing your body.
But...
No son of mine is getting a tattoo. End of discussion.
Hey, I know what this is. It's a test. Like with Job. You rascal.
You know that comedian's joke about how you always get the cart with the wobbly wheel? It's so true.
I love that comedian. No, I'm still not sure. Hey, hillbillies! Why so much in cart? Food stamps expire today?
No, we're cooking our last meals. Why should you have to kill somebody just to get some decent food around here?
Ah, you wanna know? Hey, is that Philo, though?
Talking about spanning dang old Copita, man.
The quest for the perfect meal. Of course it must start with shrimp. Dead man eating shrimp.
Why didn't Jesus catch me?
He has a plan for you. The Miller flip just isn't part of it yet.
Are you Pastor K?
Yeah, brother?
I'm Bobby Hill's father, and I want to talk to you about this garbage you're teaching my boy.
Well, hold up. You don't want me teaching your son about God?
Well, that part's fine. It's the other junk, the obscene clothing, the tattoos.
Dude, you don't have to act or dress a certain way for God. You can hang with him any way, anywhere. Don't you think Jesus is right here on this half-pipe?
I'm sure he's a lot of places he doesn't want to be.
What's more important, that Bobby's a Christian or that he has a proper haircut?
I'm not giving up on either. Now stay away from my boy.
Pharaoh's on our tail, Mom.
Now, my strength is low. Oh, I need some milk and honey.
That's enough. This whole thing stops now. You're getting rid of all this stuff, and you're going to church in a suit and tie like we've always done.
But Pastor K says...
And you can forget about that Pastor K.
Woo! I'm out of Egypt. And look at Moses dance.
Peggy, this is serious.
Oh, Hank, you are overreacting. These are good Christian kids having good Christian fun.
You think this is fun? He looks like a burglar. What? What's that in your ear?
My testimonial.
Nope. That's an earring. You're grounded, mister.
But Messiah Fest is this afternoon. I'm Pastor K's backup guy. Mom!
I was on board with baptizing Ladybird, but how could you destroy those perfect little ears I gave you?
Hand it over.
You guys just don't understand how I feel about Jesus.
Messiah Fest. When I was young, you went to rock and roll concerts on Saturday night and asked for forgiveness on Sunday. Now it's all mixed together.
I don't know, Hank. Something about scraping off that bumper sticker seems a little sacrilegious.
Bobby loves God, you worship the devil. Dinners must be tense.
This has nothing to do with religion. I've always been against vandalism, be it on my bumper or in my son's ear. I'm just setting things right. Now I'm gonna finish the job in Bobby's room. How many footprints posters does a kid need? Bobby? Ah, damn, his Bible's gone.
Pastor K, what do you think?
Sharp.
Well, I better go now. One of the bands asked me to leave before I give them impure thoughts.
Hey, Kay, dig the chain. New?
Yeah. Thanks, Bob.
That was your dad?
Yeah, he's a roadie for the Amen. They've been spreading the word across North America all summer. So you ready to rock?
Let's do it.
I'm on out the door. It's okay, cause I know God will provide if we find for us all. Might not get a lot, but we're always gonna small.
No, it all smells so good. I bet Bonnie Prince Charles eats like this every night.
I would be proud to make this sumptuous banquet my last meal.
Bon appetit. Remember, after this, the next flavor in your mouth will be the sour taste of death.
No.
Well, it's, I'm gonna dig in, man.
Here, Bill, let me serve you.
But I don't want to die.
God dang, man, I don't talk about no superstitions, man. Pass me that dang old salt, man. I'm gonna throw a little bit of that crap over my shoulder, man.
Yeah, I had a big lunch that, didn't tempt fate. Oh, coming, yeah, you hear that? Men call me. Ah!
Save yourselves!
Don't leave me alone. I eat when I'm scared. It was shrimp. I don't want to, but shrimp.
Let's make some noise! I say holy, you say ghost! Holy!
Ghost!
Holy!
Ghost! The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want! He makes me lie down in green pastures!
They're green, y'all!
He leads me beside the still waters! He restores my soul!
Aw, yeah! Dad, we're in the middle of the show!
Well, I hope you enjoyed it, because it's the last time you're leaving your room until you graduate. Now, let's go.
Hey, what's up? You still have another set?
I'm taking my son home.
I can't believe you, Dad. You're embarrassing me in front of the pastor.
Mr. Hill, you just don't get it. This is how we testify.
Raise him!
Ugh. Can't you see you're not making Christianity better? You're just making rock and roll worse.
You people are all the same. You look at us and think we're freaks. Come on, even Jesus had long hair.
Only because I wasn't his dad.
Is there a problem here, Kay?
Yeah, Pop. This dude won't let Bobby praise JC. And he's ruining my show.
Look, I just want my son back in regular church, obeying his normal parents and acting right.
See, Pop? He's holding him back.
What are you doing, Kevin? You forgot number 5.
Huh?
Never come between a kid and his dad. If the man doesn't want his boy praising like you, it's cool.
Yeah, but...
Now go finish your show before they start marching out of anger instead of jubilation.
Fine.
Sorry about that, friend.
Oh, that's okay. I gotta admit, when you first walked up, I didn't think you and I were gonna be on the same page.
I feel where you're coming from.
Teenagers.
Amen.
Let's go, Bobby. You can give me the stink eye all you want, but it's not gonna change anything.
Fine, but when I'm 18, I'm gonna do whatever I want for the Lord. Tattoos, piercings, the works.
Well, I'll take that chance. Come here. Something I want to show you. Remember this?
My beanbag, buddy. Oh, man, I can't believe I collected those things. They're so lame.
You didn't think so 5 years ago. And how about your virtual pet? You used to carry this thing everywhere. Then you got tired of it, forgot to feed it, and it died.
I look like such a dork.
I know how you feel. I never thought that members-only jacket would go out of style, but it did. I know you think that stuff you're doing now is cool, but in a few years, you're gonna think it's lame. And I don't want the, Lord to, end up in this box.
I got you, Dad. Hey, what's this picture? Mom used to have blonde hair?
Farrah Fawcett was very popular. The worst part of going on vacation is the look on her face when we head out the door.
Are we talking about Lady Bird or Peggy?
Whoa, down, girl.
Hi, guys. Meet my new friend, Buster. Say hello, Buster.
Pretty dog, weak handshake.
Buster, play.
Boy, Bill, that is a magnificent animal.
Yeah, I got him through a new military program where you adopt the pet of a GI while he's on his tour of duty.
Well, all right. That's a great way to serve our country, supporting our enlisted men one dog at a time. Hey, I was just going to take Ladybird up to the lake. You and Buster want to come along?
Sorry. Buster does his community service at the VFW today. Some of those old guys haven't felt the tongue on their face for years. Here, boy.
Hey, Bill, can civilians get in on this, or is it just a perk for the armed forces?
Anyone can do it. All you have to do is take a pledge to perform all functions necessary and possible for the animal's well-being.
A pledge?
Okay, now, we start here. 2 weeks from today, we drive 400 miles and catch a riverboat tour up the mighty Mississippi. Then it is on to Graceland in Memphis, and then to the Cowboys-Titans game in Nashville. And on the way back, we get to stop at Willis's famous barbecue where the ribs fall off the bone or your money back. Now, Bobby, Memphis to Nashville. That's a long stretch without a rest stop.
I'm already training. I've had 4 glasses of water today. It's been 2 hours and 9 minutes, and I feel fine.
Peggy, Bobby, great news. We can adopt the dog of a GI while he's on his tour of duty.
I don't know, Hank, another dog?
Not just any dog, the dog of a soldier. Come on, think about our patriotic duty. I'll take care of it, I promise. I'll do everything. You won't even know it's here.
We are going on vacation in 2 weeks. We're gonna have to board Ladybird as it is.
Don't worry, I told the military we can't take the dog until after we get back from our trip.
Well, as long as it doesn't interfere with the vacation, I suppose it's
All right.
It's nice to see him so happy.
A koozie? Since when are you so fancy all of a sudden? You too good for us now?
Hey, guys. You are looking at a guy who has just been approved for the GI Foster Pet Program.
Yay!
Way to go, man.
Do you know what kind of dog you're getting?
No, but his name's Duke. You tell me a dog named Duke won't take a bullet for you.
This is so amazing. He knew it was empty.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
We don't have to go through Oklahoma. Hill residents.
This is Army Sergeant Williamson. We're going to need you to take possession of Duke between 0900 and 0915 tomorrow morning.
What? But I thought I made it very clear that we didn't want Duke until after we got back from our vacation.
Patriotism doesn't take a vacation, sir.
This is the smallest bottle of Prel that I have ever seen.
Check out the lotion. Dang it, I just used it all.
I got a call from the armed forces. Duke is coming a little earlier than expected. Like tomorrow.
But we're leaving in less than a week. You just call them back and tell them it's too early.
Don't worry. I talked to the guy who owns the farm where Ladybird is going to stay, and he says another dog would be no problem.
Why do we need toilet seat covers?
One word, Tennessee.
They'll be here any second. Is everybody ready? You're wearing that?
Dog, Hank. It's a dog.
Car. Hey, Bill, my dog's about to be delivered.
That's great! I just got a gift basket from my GI. Get this, he's a blue angel. He's the one that made France mad by flying under the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, my God, they're here.
Morning, Mr. Hill. On behalf of the Armed Forces, thank you for your generosity. I present to you, Duke.
Come here, boy. Oh!
Hank, looks like that cat ate your dog.
About Duke, he's a cat. I was supposed to get a dog. My neighbor got a dog.
Yeah, and I wanted to be an F-18 pilot. One psych exam later, I'm delivering you a cat.
Oh, wait, I already have a dog, so a cat would be in danger. That would be treason, right?
Sir, is this your signature here, sir?
Yes.
And is this your two-page addendum stating how it would be your honor to fulfill your patriotic duty? I believe you quoted the Star-Spangled Banner in its entirety.
Huh. Dad!
Cat? Okay, this won't be so bad. I bet while we're gone, we can board Duke for just a few more dollars a day.
Lovely. And in the meantime, where are we going to keep this?
Well, Private Hennessy left us an information dossier we're supposed to follow. Let's see what he says.
Mom, look out! Oh!
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. No.
Hank, looks like the cat is out of the bag. Oh, this has been a catastrophe. Cat. You got a cat.
So one of our fighting men has a cat. What of it?
Hey, guys.
Wow, you two are looking good. I see the perfect fusion of master and animal. I can't tell where one ends and the other begins.
No, I feel great. Good old Buster's built my wind up. Well, that must be Duke. He's cute.
Dang it, Bill. Why didn't you tell me you could get stuck with a cat in this program?
Come on, Hank. Cats aren't so bad. One of Buster's best friends is a cat that does recon missions with a camera strapped to his back. Now, I don't think yours does that, though.
Try this. Once you start playing with it, you won't want to stop.
No thanks. I just need to get some cat food. You see, I was recently forced to take care of a cat, and I need to know which one of these I should buy. Quickly.
Oh, all that stuff is garbage. What your cat needs is this scientific formula.
$18 a bag? What's wrong with all this other stuff?
Well, between you and me, it's practically inedible. We should really be in jail for carrying it.
All right, fine. Give me a bag of the scientific formula.
Ooh, which flavor? I recommend the Italian herb chicken. Delicious.
You think Private Hennessy enlisted just to get away from that thing?
Oh, put it out of your mind, Hank. In a week, we'll be at Graceland. I wonder if they'll let us shoot a television. Oh, Hank!
Bobby, get Duke off the dinner table.
He just threw up. I don't want to touch him.
Pick him up with a napkin.
Do you want me to take him off the table or do you want me to eat my vegetables? Because I can't do both.
Fine, I'll do it. Dang it!
I hope you like the smell of a cranberry bog, because it is the only thing that counteracts the cat stink.
Ugh, wave some of that stuff over here. Oh my God, the cat has soiled in my shoes. Where is he?
He's in my room. If I stop petting him, he'll bite me.
I've read that dossier cover to cover, and nowhere in it does it say anything about pooping in shoes.
You know, I hate this cat, but there might actually be something wrong with him. Maybe you should take him to Dr. Yandell.
I can't. If there are any problems, I'm supposed to take him to Dr. Leslie at the Vet Consortium.
That place with the valet parking? Wait, we're not paying for this, are we? We have our vacation to think about.
It's like having a bomb strapped to my lap.
It's part of my commitment. I can't ask Duke's owner to take it out of his combat pay.
I've got to go to the bathroom. Ow!
I'm Hank Hill. This is Duke. We have an appointment with Dr. Leslie.
What's the nature of your cat's problem?
He's pooping in my shoes.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat. And we ask that you please not make eye contact with Mr. Javier's parrot. He's got anger issues.
Hello, you must be Duke's caregiver. I'm Dr. Leslie. How are you feeling today, Mr. Duke?
Yeah, so I don't know cats, so I can't really tell if anything is wrong.
That's the thing about animals. They can't tell us what's wrong. And take it from me, they can't understand our jokes. Why don't you gently restrain him so I can take some blood and check his vitals?
Yeah, don't you have a strap or a clamp or something?
If you prefer, you could lay on the examination table and hold Duke to your chest. Mm-hmm. Very good. Well, everything seems normal, Mr. Hill.
Oh, great. Then I just need you to sign this Army form stating that, everything within reason has been done to ensure the proper health of said animal.
Everything hasn't been done, Mr. Hill. Sure, Duke looks normal, but I did not spend 4 extra years specializing in small animal treatment to just look. I want to do some more tests on Duke to make sure we don't miss anything. EKG, MRI, maybe an iodine trace.
Okay.
First off, we're gonna need to ensure that Duke has been getting the proper diet.
I'm way ahead of you, Doctor. I already have him on the scientific formula.
You can't feed that to a cat. Mr. Hill, Duke should only be eating Vet's brand.
You're asking me to spend $57 on a bag of cat food?
Well, we can't expect Duke to buy it on his salary. Do you see? Nothing.
Okay, that's going to be $543.
What? Bone density test, lactose intolerance test, allergy panel?
I know it sounds a bit pricey, but these people have all the best equipment. Well, almost all the best equipment.
You never stop selling, do you, Tommy?
You're in good hands. I don't have a pet, but I'd bring my son here if they'd let me.
Listen, I can't afford this. I'm taking my family on vacation. I'm just doing this because I made a pledge to the Army. I don't even like cats.
Buster. Here, boy.
Ah, dang it.
Okay, droop your eyelids. Now unflare that nostril. That's it. Perfect.
Dad, look at my poker face.
We are going to take everything from that riverboat but the paddle wheel.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys, but Duke's vet visit just cost us the riverboat stop.
What?
This is no longer a valid triptych.
I knew it. I knew this whole thing would blow up in our faces. Hank, let's just get rid of this cat. It's ruining our lives.
I can't do that. It'll be fine, you'll see. Maybe we won't be able to stay in hotels, but we can camp in the car. Hill residence.
It's Dr. Leslie. Duke's blood work came back and his blood sugar is normal. No adult onset diabetes, no hypertension, no hemophilia.
Oh, that's great.
But we did notice his white blood cell count is up slightly.
What does that mean?
Could be nothing. Could be cancer. I'm gonna need you to come in with Duke right away. I'd like to do a complete physical workup to cover all our bases. I also recommend this. It's what we call a feline mobility cart.
Wait, the cat can't walk?
Of course he can walk, but rolling is easier. You see, it may relieve some pressure and redirect blood flow, plus alloy wheels.
But all this could be for nothing, right? I mean, Duke may not have anything wrong with him.
Boy, that'd be great. I'd like to go in.
In?
Do a small exploratory surgery, rule some things out.
What's that gonna cost me?
Guesstimate? Between $1,000 and $2,000 and $3,000.
That's a lot of money. See, my family and I were kind of going on this vacation.
Would it kill you not to go on vacation? Because it may kill Duke.
Do you take traveler's checks?
You and your stupid patriotism. I'm sure that cat will thank you for canceling our vacation by hissing at you.
I expanded my bladder for this trip. Thanks a lot, Dad.
I can't believe what they want me to do to get Duke ready for surgery. To keep him sterile, I have to put on these little paper booties before he uses the litter box.
Excuse me, I believe your dog left his toy in my yard.
So sorry about that. He likes pretty ladies.
Oh, well, thank you. Here's my number in case any more of his toys go missing.
Dad, Duke's wheels tracked poo all over my bed sheets.
Tip-top news, Mr. Hill. We've eliminated even a remote possibility that Duke has lung cancer, stomach cancer, or pancreatic cancer.
Oh, thank God. So, can you sign the release?
Now we can move on to Duke's circulatory and skeletal systems.
$150 for a feline enema? I could do it for half that.
I wish I could let you, Peggy.
Duke is bleeding us dry, Hank. I think it is time to take him to our vet for a second opinion. Come on, you get the crate, I'll get the oven mitts.
That's a cute little cart you got him in. You have a little mouse that rides in there, too?
I swore I would do all that I could for the care of this cat, in writing.
Well, you've had him tested from his brain to his behind. Sounds to me like you have. You want me to sign that?
Well, thank you, but I need Duke's vet of choice to do it, Dr. Bradley Leslie.
Oh, he's top-notch. The best in his field.
Well, I was kind of hoping you'd tell me he was a quack and I wouldn't have to listen to him. And he's costing me a fortune.
Well, he's got all those new fancy machines, and if you got the machines, by God, you're going to use them. But truth is, sometimes cats just get old. Duke's going to die someday, but not of anything he's got right now.
But he keeps vomiting.
Cats vomit. They eat, poop, and vomit. That's what they do.
So you're telling me I sacrificed my family's vacation so this guy can pay for his fancy machines?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how much some of them go for. Tommy, how much one of those ultramagnetic doohickeys you keep yammering about set me back?
The magnetic ultrasonic imager 9220? You don't want to know. It's so expensive, no one can make money on it. We only sold 2, one in Beverly Hills and one in Aspen. I could have one delivered within the week.
So wait, that machine's even more expensive than the ones Dr. Leslie has?
Oh, yeah. He's got 9210. That's a solid unit, but this baby's 7% more accurate, and it comes in chrome.
Can I have some of those brochures?
Just take one, though. They're also really expensive.
Mr. Hill, Teresa didn't tell me you had an appointment.
I don't. Look, I just stopped by to tell you there will be no more surgeries or tests or anything else done to my cat. And I want you to sign this.
There are still several more tests we can perform, Mr. Hill. You see, we have a responsibility to these creatures. Duke can't tell us he wants to live.
Yeah, I know, and he can't joke around. But I bet if he could talk, he'd say he wants to be put through the magnetic ultrasonic imager.
I've got one of those.
9220. Says here that the 9220 is 7% more accurate than the old 9210.
Yes, but 7% more accuracy hardly justifies me spending that kind of money. I'd have to use a machine on pets and their owners to break even. It's just too expensive.
Well, that seems like the kind of decision you'd want to leave to that woman and her bird, or that guy and whatever the hell that thing is. I'm sure they'd like to know you've been depriving them of the latest in full-body diagnostic testing. I wish I had enough of these pamphlets for everyone. Hey, I guess I could go out there and read it out loud.
No, hold on a minute. That machine would bankrupt me. I've got to draw the line somewhere.
We all have to draw the line somewhere.
Is that 9220 something you should be using on Frank?
You can keep that pen. It's from some company that makes Viagra for lizards.
Works for snakes, too.
Well, it's 3 o'clock. Right about now, Dr. Leslie is turning Duke over to Private Hennessy. Look, I know this isn't the kind of trip we all had in mind. Bobby, why don't you go ahead and have the 21-rib salute?
Really? It's not an entree, it's an event.
So, how much money do we have left in the vacation fund?
$98, which means, well, this is as far as we can go.
You know, just being away from Duke feels like a holiday. Good food, family, the cowboys. Now this is what I call a dream vacation.
Army Sergeant Bill Dotrieve relinquishing command of Buster.
On behalf of myself and the crew of the USS Eisenhower, I say thank you.
Wow.
How you getting home, Sergeant? You ever pulled 2 G's? Don't worry, Buster will sit on your lap.
Bobby Hill, what are you doing?
I'm ironing underwater. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Don't test me, young man. I failed funnier kids than you. All right, children, irons down. With the help of Ernie the janitor, I have soiled each of these cheerleader uniforms. Your take-home exam is to identify and remove the mystery stain. And here's one for our class clown. Oh, wait, let me give you some extra credit.
If it's Monday night, it must be Frito pie with Wolf Brand chili.
I made it just the way you like it. Perfect.
Come on, Bobby, it's Frito pie with Wolf Brand chili night. What the... There better be a naked cheerleader under your bed.
Don't get mad, but I think I'm gonna fail home ec.
Well, of course you're failing home ec. You're a guy. Did you know your son is taking home ec? They got him playing with skirts. If Bobby learns to cook and clean for himself, what's his motivation to ever get married?
Home ec is not going to turn Bobby into a sissy. In prison movies, the toughest characters always work in the kitchen.
I wouldn't worry, Hank. When I was the varsity football towel manager, I cleaned 50 jock straps a week. I turned out okay.
Oh. Man, nice shot, man. They don't nothing but ice, no.
Oh, please. When I was the varsity football towel manager, I once slang shot a jock strap into a laundry hamper from 50 yards away. Bet you $1 million you can't do that again.
You're on. All right. No!
Ha! You choked. You owe me $1 million, choker. Joker.
Dad says that men install washing machines, they service washing machines, but they aren't supposed to use washing machines.
Oh, please. There's no rule that says only women can do housework and only men can have careers. I can do both. I am what the magazines call a superwoman.
I like superwoman.
Oh, Bobby, thank you. Now, let's take a look at your homework. When we're done with it, this stain is going to wish it was still some cheerleader's lunch. First, you blindside it with pre-soak. Then, you sucker punch it with some hot water. And just when it's begging for mercy, you rip off its head and pour bleach down its neck. Finish it off, Bobby. Are you going to let that stain call you a sissy?
No! I know it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but it feels like Christmas morning.
Oh.
Well, it's full of holes, but you did get the stains out. Mostly.
Uh-oh. Bobby, these are your father's dungarees.
How could you, Peggy? Now what am I going to carve the turkey in? My underwear? Not with an electric knife, no sir.
Even world-famous surgeons do not get it right 100% of the time. They make mistakes, Hank. People die. We're human.
Ms. Bittner, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I heard one thing you've said all year. Especially whatever you said about bleach. Can you help me fix my dad's pants?
He can't wear one of your clever jokes?
Please, Ms. Bittner, I've never asked for anything from you. Except more sugar.
Ooh, fancy. Hey, Hank, how's it going at the bank?
How the hell should I know?
On a related fiscal note, Bill, where's the $1 million you owe me?
All right, Dahlia. Suitable for framing. There you go. $1 million. I guess I'll have to sell my private island in the South Pacific, huh?
You never go anyway.
Dad, would you like to wear jeans to work today?
You know I would.
Look what I got! I got a bolt of denim for Miss Bittner. I used your old jeans as a pattern, and I fired up Mom's sewing machine.
My sewing machine? No, it can't make seams this straight.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try 'em on. Well, all right, Bobby. They're perfect. I mean, they're a little stiff, but after I break 'em in for a couple years, they'll be perfect.
Hang on. I picked up a little trick in home ec. I hope you don't mind. I borrowed your power sander.
Peggy, he's right. I can feel the denim loosening up. I'm glad you ruined my jeans. Bobby's made 'em even better. Bobby, 8 hours and no chafing. I know what I'm leading off with in my Thanksgiving prayer.
3, 2, 1, mark. Buns in the oven.
Oh, then you're not just sewing in home ec, they've got you cooking too, huh?
I hope you don't mind, but I opened a bottle of your wedding wine to marinate my pot roast.
Well, just make sure when you're done playing, your mother has her kitchen back. It's Tuesday night pork chops, you know.
Yes, Bobby, I can handle the heat. So get out of my kitchen, because with pork, the slightest mistake could kill us all.
I'd like to cash this for cash. 1,000 thousands will be fine.
Most of the $1 million checks we see are jokes.
Your job sounds fun.
I'm sorry. Mr. Dotterive only has $418.75.
Okay. Then give me 400 Sacagawea coins, 18 Susan B. Anthony's, 2 North Carolina quarters, and a Utah.
Yep. Tastes like Tuesday.
Thank you, Hank.
Say, that smells pretty good.
Thanks, Dad. Could you sign this form saying I cooked it myself and that it tasted okay?
Yeah, I'll help you with your homework.
Hank, you will spoil your appetite.
No, it's okay. Let's eat Bobby's pot roast now while it's still juicy. Your pork chops will be just as good tomorrow.
No. Wednesday is spaghetti and meatballs day. You can't have pork chops on Wednesday. That would throw off the whole rotation. Wednesday. You would not have believed it, Nancy. He ate that pot roast like it was my pork chops, and my pork chops were sitting right there.
What you need, Shug, is an unfair advantage. It's the library, so try not to get anything on it.
A homemaking magazine? No, thank you. I have never needed to. Well, that is the most beautiful Thanksgiving centerpiece I have ever seen.
Hey, Peggy. Why is the table covered with yard waste?
Hank, it is not yard waste. Or it will not be when I get through with it. It will be our new, stunning Thanksgiving centerpiece, made entirely of yard waste.
Dude, don't touch it, Bobby. Those nests could be full of fleas and ticks.
Not if you take the birds out. They'll build another nest. They're not just going to let their eggs sit there on the sidewalk.
Okay, Ernst is done removing the parasites, but he cannot comb out the dark sadness that entangles you. What's up with that?
Ernst, imagine if the man you love found someone else to cook for him and clean for him and make his pants.
Who is this other woman?
The other woman is my son. Yeah, he may be getting an A in home ec, but at what cost, huh? At what cost to me?
Cooking and cleaning and sewing. I did not hear you mention the boudoir. I can think of many things to be done there for Hank.
Well, I am an excellent lover.
And Ernst is an excellent hairstylist. Together, let us take your husband places from our wildest dreams.
Sorry, sir, but you have more food than money.
Okay, now I don't need cling wrap. This is my whole Thanksgiving dinner, and who am I kidding? There aren't going to be any leftovers.
You're still over?
Oh. But you can't take my turkey.
Still over.
This circular saw cozy fits great, son, but can we call it something else? Hey, how about a circular saw buddy?
You name it, and I'll knit it.
Hey, Peggy, Bobby made me a circular saw buddy. Whoa, your hair looks great. It's so big.
Well, I hope it's not too tall to get through the bedroom door, Hank.
Well, the doorway's got a 7-foot clearance.
Dinner?
When it got to be 5 o'clock and you weren't home, I asked Bobby to whip something up.
Well, that's a good idea. The sooner we eat, the sooner we can get to dessert.
I think Bobby made pie. Ugh, I probably should have stopped at seconds. I'm not usually a big fan of cheese, but boy, the things Bobby does with it.
I have an idea how we can burn off some calories, Hank.
Ugh.
What's wrong? Is Bobby's cooking coming up on you?
Ugh, I think it's all that beauty stuff in your hair. It kind of has that new car smell. Boy, that cheese.
Hank, what is going on?
The fumes coming off your hair keep waking me up. You don't smell like a new car. I just said that to make you feel better.
Bobby, put away your robot and go to bed. I need the couch. Your father's feeling ill. I think it was something he ate.
Why don't you just take my bed? I've got a lot of work to do out here. Ugh. Was this ever an outdoor couch?
Okay, fine. I will sleep in your bed, right under your booger wall.
I thought I heard an upholstery shampooer. Maybe you could use that thing to get the smell out of your mother's side of the bed. Have you seen her?
She was looking for a place to sleep, so I let her have my bed.
Oh, where are you going to sleep?
I'll just crash on the couch. It's still a little wet, but it gives me an excuse to sleep in my poncho.
No, your mother's bed is empty. Why don't you just bunk with me in the big bedroom?
I'll make caramel popcorn.
I'll turn on the TV. It's such a clear night, we might be able to pick up the news from San Antonio. Their sports guy played for the Oilers for a year.
All right. I didn't know your bed was made of two little beds.
Well, your mother likes her mattress firm, and I like mine extra firm. So I guess it's true. Opposites attract.
Check it out. The weather girl is looking at the wrong camera.
San Antonio.
And it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Why would anyone live there? You know who'd get a kick out of this? Lady Bird.
Come here, girl.
That Miss Piggy balloon has the same hairdo as your mother. Hey, Peggy.
Well, maybe for you it is. Oh, I was expecting you to say good morning. So, did you sleep well?
Not really. Bobby and I were up all night talking. Really talking.
So that's where it went. Perfect. Hank, come in here quick! Look what I found in Bobby's bed. It's a ladies' magazine, and that is not my opinion. It says so right in the title. You were right about home ec, Hank. It's ruining Bobby. Every perfume ad has been scratched and sniffed, and his horoscope says that this is a good week for him to meet the man of his dreams. If you ask me, Hank, that boy ain't right.
Bobby, get in here, now.
What's up, Dad?
Son, do you think you could make this buttermilk-basted turkey?
Well, that recipe takes 24 hours. Good thing I started on it last night.
I just thought you were getting up to use the bathroom a lot. You know what? Let's have Bobby handle the whole meal.
What? But every year
This year, the only thing you have to do is get hungry. Just kick back on the couch, now that it's fit to sit on.
Oh, Dad, where's the turkey platter? I want to start on the radish roses.
It's in the garage in a box marked Winter Holiday Poultry Serving Dishes. Here, I'll help you find it.
Mom, you mind popping my bird in? Don't worry, the racks are set and the oven's already preheated. It's idiot-proof.
They do not deserve us. Oh, boxed in.
Did I fix my roof in the last few days?
Well, it still looks pretty bad, so maybe. Why?
I can't buy any Thanksgiving food because my bank account is empty and I can't remember what I spent it on.
It's empty because I cashed your check, Bill, which did not clear for the full $1 million.
But that check was a joke, just like the bet. It was a joke. I laughed.
We had a legitimate oral contract entered into fully and freely. When I said betcha, and you said, and I quote, you're on.
Dale, stop talking like a lawyer and give Bill his money back.
What's the point? Bill would probably just go and spend it on something stupid, like himself.
Peggy? Oh, I see my haircut was a success. Your Hank, he ravaged you last night, yes? Tell me, what did you do to him?
I stole his turkey is what I did. I would rather share it with a man who needs me. A man who is also alone on Thanksgiving because of the stigma society attaches to his unconventional sexual appetites.
Get in here, you drama queen. Tell me, who is this mystery man?
Who the hell is she?
Peggy Hill, this is my wife, Claudia, and my little angel, Brett.
You have a family that loves you?
Hank Hill, happy Thanksgiving.
Hank, this is Ernst. I hope you're sitting down for the bombshell I am about to drop. Last chance to sit.
Is this about the smell in Peggy's hair?
This is not about some smell that you are imagining. Peggy is here with your turkey. They are both bruised and broken.
Son of a gun. Your mother took the turkey and ran off to her hairdresser's.
You have made her feel useless in her own house. Now she is in my house, laying face down in a puddle of her own self-esteem. Pull her out before she drowns.
Now, Hank, now.
I breastfed my Bobby. Big mistake.
Bobby, I need you to do two things I pray you'll never have to do again. Tape the Cowboys game and give me an apron.
Goodbye, honey. Good luck.
Hello, Peggy.
I'm sorry I'm so underdressed, Hank. I see you and Bobby decided to go formal.
No, I sent Bobby to the neighbors. But first, we whipped up some of our favorite dishes. Happy Thanksgiving.
Fried pork chops, Frito pie with Wolf Brand chili, Spa Peggy with meatballs.
And a half a bottle of our wedding wine.
You don't even need me to make Spa Peggy?
Nope, I guess not. But that's okay. I didn't marry you because I need someone to cook and clean for me. I married you because, you know, the love.
Oh, Hank.
Your hair smells much better now. Like stuffing.
Bobby, this is the best Thanksgiving dinner I ever had. Let's do the wishbone. This is for $1 million.
Okay.
I won! You owe me $1 million!
Correction. You owe me $1 million.
I'm so sorry, Bobby. He made me do it. He was all a setup.
Boy, that cheese.
Something smells good. It's the menu. Even the menu smells good at rattlesnakes.
Luann, what did I tell you about?
Hey, Peggy, if I get the chicken fried chicken and you get the chicken fried steak, we can...
Just a moment. There is something that I must take care of.
I do so know enough not to put a salad-sized fork in the spoon bin.
Well, that fork didn't just walk along and hop in there by herself, did she now?
No, she couldn't have.
Excuse me, ma'am. Why are you calling my niece a liar?
Luann knows we have a way of doing things here at Rattlesnakes. She also knows the consequences of not following that way.
You will not use threats with her.
And you will not tell me how to talk to my supervisees.
And you have just lost yourself a waitress. She quits.
Well, now, wait a minute. I wasn't gonna fire her.
It's too late for your apologies now, isn't it? Luann, pick up your clothes and 3 onion loaves. We are going home.
You know, I probably wouldn't have lost my rattlesnakes job if you hadn't said anything.
Exactly, but I won't be around forever to do everything for you. You have to learn to help yourself.
How did it help me to lose my job?
It will leave you open for new opportunities, such as the one that I am about to present to you. The Learning Annex is offering a class on the joy of entrepreneuring. I signed you up.
It would be really nice if sometimes you could ask me when you make decisions about my life.
You're right. Would you like to go at 7 or at 9?
7.
I'm sorry, that won't work for me.
A lot of you think of Trip Larson as the Hog King of Arlen, but he wasn't born with that crown on his head. He's an entrepreneur, an innovator, and an inventor responsible for edibilizing 2 new parts of the pig.
Thank you. My great-grandfather started Larson Pork Products with little more than 3 pigs and a killing hammer. Today, I'm proud to say, we kill more pigs than, well, pig hepatitis. There's no secret to success, really. You have to have a passion for whatever you do, whether it's processing pigs or sheep, or cattle into food and food products.
What's a food product?
It's like food, but cheaper.
Young lady, you had a question?
Well,
Yes. I find that I am too busy succeeding to keep track of all of my ideas. So, I keep them in a file.
Well, actually, that's more of a comment than a question.
Well, thank you. I think so, too.
Well, hello. How'd you like my lecture? Did you enjoy it? I mean, did you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed having you at my lecture?
I really like the part where you were excited about what you do. That's what I'm trying to find. A career I'm passionate about, like waitressing at a steakhouse. Oh.
You know, you have that special, I don't know, unspoiled quality, and something tells me I think you'd do pretty darn well in pork. How'd you like to interview for a position with Larson Pork Products?
Well, I did work with pork chops in my last job. Well, but to be honest, sometimes I dropped a couple.
Well, see, that's the beauty of pork. It rinses off clean.
Ice cream? Hey, what are you celebrating?
Trip Larson has scheduled an interview with Luann.
I get to go to his house.
I don't see why he has to see her at his house. You think he could be interested in something more than an interview?
The pork industry is famously informal. That's how these things are done.
Luann, sometimes men aren't interested in what they say they're interested in. To put it bluntly, they're more interested in something else.
Oh, you mean sex?
No. Yes.
I'm here for my interview, Mr. Larson.
I am also here for her interview.
Luann, let's go ballooning. Peggy, why don't you read my autobiography?
It's all so beautiful. You can see for miles.
Yeah, 3.7 miles. You can see up to around 8 miles if you try this monocular. It's Austrian. They make the best monocular. Something wrong?
It's just that, well, you know so much and I know so little. I hope that doesn't make you think I'm stupid.
You are not stupid. You're ignorant.
What? No, you can't tell.
It's a compliment. That just means you haven't had the chance to learn all the wrong things.
Oh. No one's ever told me that before.
Well, maybe that's because no one has ever realized how ignorant you truly are.
What are you doing? That is not a proper way to interview!
Whose house are we gonna be TPing this year?
Probably mine again.
So how'd it go?
Mr. Trip Larson is the most wonderful man in the whole world.
Well, he gave you a job, huh? What position?
Oh, I'm his girlfriend.
Well, I knew this guy was no good, but braiding your hair? From the back, your head looks like a horse's ass.
Well, Trip likes my hair in braids. He says they make me look smart.
Luann, honey, it's not that we don't like your hair in braids, which we don't. It's that we don't like Trip. He's old enough to be your father, and he's treating you like a child.
Stop worrying, Aunt Peggy. I'm going to eat my salad after my steak. Trip says that's the French way.
So I can have my dessert first, then my steak, and then, if I have room, my salad.
Salad after steak? I hate to say this twice in one meal, but horse's ass.
Hello. We were in the neighborhood and thought you might like some of my Brown Betty. We can also discuss my Luann.
Hey, that's a good idea. Sounds fun. How'd you like to watch some football bloopers while I finish my set? You know, they send us advertisers some stuff that, well, you'll see it nowhere else.
I could take a look.
Hank, remember what we're here for.
But this is private bloopers. Hey, do you have the snowman who caught fire at the Vikings game?
I've got 3 different snowmen catching fire.
There he goes.
How's it going? Did Blanca set you up all right?
I would like to talk about Luann before we have to make a blooper reel out of her life.
Well, we just want to make sure Luann isn't getting into any trouble. She is our only niece.
Hank, Luann is lucky to have somebody like you looking out for her.
Will you look at that?
Yeah, that's the J5. It's a little project I've been working on for quite some time now. In terms of time to processing weight, meat yield, weanability, she's pretty much the perfect pig.
Looks like you could eat it with a spoon.
Just give me 5 years and you will.
Oh, just like a baby. Look at her, Peggy. Remind you of someone when he was little?
Hank, how would you like to ride in a hot air balloon? Hey, I don't have to tell you it's powered by propane.
Well, that's one of the 8 uses of propane I haven't experienced firsthand.
Oh, dear Lord.
Peggy, I feel like Neil Armstrong up here. I can see everybody's gutters, and they look great.
Mrs. Hill, I'm a guy who makes his own rules. You play by them, everybody wins. Try to call your own game, not so terrific.
Whoa!
Well, let me tell you something. You might be rich, but all the money in the world cannot buy you the most precious gift of all, my respect. The man willfully endangered your life just to make a point, Hank.
Try to see it from his point of view. He was trying to control the balloon, and you kept talking to him.
I was right there. He was pulling and yanking that cord and trying to jerk you out of there with every last fiber of his being and then some.
Aunt Peggy, Chip believes that no one ever solved anything with a run-on sentence.
What? How dare you? You do not come into my house and correct my grammar unless your name happens to be Strunk or what, is it?
I'm just trying to help you improve yourself, Aunt Peggy.
This'll cook up nice, Hank. How much did it cost you, huh? $100?
Hank, the man is crazy. That headless pig is a threat.
No, it's a gift. From Trip Larson. And it's to you. I guess somebody owes Trip an apology.
There is a large dead animal on my lawn.
Look, let's be reasonable about this. I work in propane, so I give away propane. Trip Larson works with pork, so that's why he gave us this fella here.
No, you're bruising the rinds.
That's it. Luann, I have decided that your boyfriend is crazy. Now, do you want to break up with him, or should I?
Now just stop it. Stop telling me what to do. I am a proud, ignorant woman, and no one is going to change that.
Now, that is the stupidest thing I ever heard anyone say.
You wiped your eyes on my tie. That's okay. It's an amazing fabric.
Thanks, Trip. I feel better. I'm going to go home now and think of something mean to do to Aunt Peggy, okay?
Luann, you are home. I took the liberty of having your belongings meat trucked out here. Forgive me if they smell delicious. Luann, dear, this will be your room.
It's so beautiful. Oh, I don't see any of my clothes.
Well, that's because I had them shredded. Plant mulch. Gardening tip. Synthetics make wonderful ground cover.
But, no, see, I need stuff to wear to dinner.
Not a problem.
Oh! But they're all the same.
Nothing is exactly the same. Everything has a small flaw or imperfection. Drives me mad.
Oh. Trip! Trip? Is that you? Trip? Are you there?
Back off, girl. Don't be messing with Papa's lady now, you hear? Are you all right, dearest?
Why is there a pig in the house?
Oh, don't tell me you're jealous.
I might have grown up poor, but I never knew anyone who kept a pig in the house.
Well, that's because they weren't equipped for it. The floor in there is Brazilian rosewood, super hard, super high quality stuff. And I had it finished with 4 coats of polyurethane. Not that it needs it. The J5's hose are soft as bedroom slippers. Smell them! Go back to bed, honey. I'll have Blanca bring you up a warm glass of milk, okay? Okay. Finish it all. Oh, good, you're up.
My head is bleeding.
Your head hasn't been harmed. It's been improved. I took the liberty of dyeing it while you were asleep these last 14 hours.
Well, why? I don't want red hair.
You don't like it? Okay. Well, we can always shave it off and wait for it to regrow.
No!
Good. Then it's settled.
Blanca, I'm going all the way downstairs to practice my harp, like Mr. Larson wanted me to. It's me.
Except for the teeth. But that can be taken care of.
Are you trying to turn me into her?
This is the Larson Pork Products girl my grandfather created 50 years ago. Her picture graced the walls of my nursery. Mother never really paid me much attention, but she was always there.
I'm very sorry about your mother, and now I'm going home.
Please don't go. I've spent so many years trying to find you. Look at her. The Larson Pork Products woman is as comfortable dining with kings as she is slaughtering pigs. I never thought I'd meet someone as perfect as the woman in that picture. And then I saw you at the Learning Annex.
I guess, I'm just so alone here. I get scared.
I understand. And I mean to fix all that. With a big Halloween party to show the world just how happy we are.
Can I dress up as a pirate?
A woman as a pirate? Well, that's just crazy. I know just what you wear. This.
Hey, it's an invitation. Larson Pork Products and the Dance Theater of Arlen invite you to a Halloween gala. Sounds like a blast.
Well, I know Luann doesn't want to see me, but I am a Silver Slipper donor to the Dance Theater of Arlen, and those people still owe me an umbrella.
Oh, great. It's Luann. I'll bet she can tell us where the bathroom is.
Is that all you care about? The bathroom? What about Luann?
I can't enjoy a party until I know where the bathroom is. You knew that when you married me.
Hi, Aunt Peggy, Uncle Hank. I'm really glad you could come.
You look nice, Luann.
I know, Trip told me. I'm the Larson Pork Products girl.
You see, Peggy, I could have come as the Strickland propane guy instead of renting this getup.
Mister is ready for you now.
Oh, this is Blanca. She's my best friend here. Trip! Trip?
I'm here, dearest. Luann, you've never looked more beautiful. And I've never felt more alive. I never thought this day would come when I would have everything I've ever wanted within my grasp.
Is that an engagement ring?
Wait, Luann. I want everything to be perfect. Luann, will you do me the great honor of marrying him?
Him?
Javier, the time has come.
That's the man in the ad!
Life is a series of compromises.
Trip, I'm kind of confused. What is happening here?
Don't you see? We can have it all. We can be the family in the picture. You, him, and me.
What? What?
Luann, wait!
Luann!
Where did Luann go?
That's for me to know and you to find out. And me to find out, too, because I don't know.
Luann!
Luann!
Luann, wait. I can explain everything.
No, you're sick. I'm calling the police.
Luann, you're not thinking clearly.
I'm here, Luann. I'll take care of everything. Oops.
This is perfect. Now we can become Larson Pork Products together. Luann, trust me. This is for the best. We agreed that I would do the thing for both of us.
I never agreed to be a Larson Pork Product.
Luann, I thought you loved me.
Trip!
Pull the left lever. Now.
Let me do it.
Mama,
home.
Oh my god. I can suddenly think clearly. The voices have left my head. What am I doing in a pig costume? Uh-oh.
At least Trip seemed happy. And now he's in a better place.
Honey, Trip had a mental breakdown and is now a sausage. That's not a better place. But you handled the situation very well.
I did, didn't I?
You saved yourself by thinking for yourself.
I did, didn't I?
You are your own woman.
I am. I am! So really, it's a happy ending.
Happy enough.
The latest forecast says that this stagnant low-pressure trough will produce a fourth straight day of rain. And it looks like there's
Any of you guys have that thing when you wake up in the morning and see the rain and cry?
Cheer up, Bill. You'll be dead soon. Looks like the end of days is upon us. See?
Hold on, I think we're going from flood watch to flood warning.
The National Weather Service reports water levels at the upper Brazos River are rising dangerously, causing flood warnings to be issued for all low-lying areas, including Heimlich and Travis counties.
Okay, evacuation plan A, everyone. I want an orderly, efficient egress to the shelter at Tom Landry Middle School.
Yeah. Out of my way, Boomhauer! Find land, plant this. I will meet you at the rendezvous.
Did Uncle Hank order a duck? Because there's one in the mailbox.
The flood's coming! Why are you all just standing around? We've got to get to the shelter. We'll be safe there.
Bobby, I need you to calm down. You know I'm Red Cross certified to be the shelter leader, and I promise you everything is going to be okay. Now go pack one suitcase and no stuffed animals. Okay, one stuffed animal. Not the bunny.
Come on, Mr. Drunker.
They say one of the big problems in a shelter is people often get shelter shock, where they become dependent and childlike. We don't have a lot of room for error with Bobby.
Don't worry, Hank. Bobby will not go baby on my watch. I'll put pepper on his thumbs just in case.
Okay, now I've got to do a final sweep of the neighborhood and then get the pets to a kennel on higher ground. I'm counting on you and Luann to wrap everything up and get to the shelter.
It's like God took our picture before he kills us.
Go, go, go!
Come on, Bill. Time to go. What in the hell? Dang it, as shelter leader, one of my duties is to keep you from drowning.
Maybe I'll float.
Bill, get up and let Peggy take you to the shelter. That's an order.
If you say so.
Now, Peggy's a little stressed out, so don't stare at her while she drives. Remember, Lady Bird, the other dogs will be looking to you for leadership. Be strong. Dang it, I need to find higher ground.
Find your own square.
Man, chaos already ruling. Just like when City of Luang Prabang fall, and we snag sweet diplomatic license plates.
This is our chance to get prime real estate. But where?
The heights! Run! Connie, break it!
I always thought I'd die in this gym.
Bobby, please stop being so dramatic. Everything will be just fine. Oh my God, I have 3 socks and no underwear.
Hello? Hello, anybody here? Oh my God, the red phone.
Dang it, Everett, were you off combing your mustache? I need a status report.
Everett's not here. This is Hank Hill, Assistant Manager, Strickland Propane.
Everett's gone? All right, listen, this is T. Beck Minzemeyer with the Upper Brazos River Authority. The storm's knocked out all our remote sensors, so I'm gonna need your help.
Sir, I have mentally rehearsed many emergency talk-through scenarios. Go ahead.
Okay, check the monitors. Do you see any damage to the face of the dam?
Oh God, I am seeing some hairline cracks, yes.
That's okay, they're always there. But if they start getting too big, you'll have to open the floodgate.
I could open it now just to be safe.
No! I mean, no. The rain could still let up. Open that floodgate now and a dozen homes and businesses are gone.
Oh, okay, I won't open the floodgate.
Now don't get bullheaded about it. Keep the gate closed too long and the dam could break. All of South Arlen would be destroyed.
Okay, so I'll open the floodgate, but only if...
Look, I got a bass boat stuck in a turbine at the LBJ Dam. You're just gonna have to use your best judgment on this.
Fresh cinnamon rolls, courtesy of the Emergency Operations Center. You thought you might be getting hungry.
I could eat.
Nice. You'll make sure these get inside, right?
Dad, are we gonna be okay?
Okay. Joseph, how does being the best-looking kid on Earth sound to you? Because that's what you're going to be when I'm done building an ark for you, your mother, and me. Mm-hmm.
Hey, there's food! The Army guys got food for us!
That smells delicious.
Who's in charge here?
I don't know. I guess the Army guy.
Actually, it's supposed to be Hank, but he's
Look,
not...
we've got a situation at the East Shelter, so you're gonna have to hold the fort for a while. Here's your shelter kit. Here's your satellite phone. If you need to talk to the Emergency Ops Center, just hit speed dial #1.
Speed dial, #1. Hey, it worked.
So, until Uncle Hank gets here, Mr. Doughtree is gonna be our leader?
God help us.
Mom, can I go play hide and seek with Joseph?
Hide and seek? Oh my God, it's happening. Bobby, grow up. Now here's the school's master key. Go to the teacher's lounge, have some coffee, and bitch about your friends.
Okay.
The updated forecast calls for continued heavy rain with...
Good Lord, are the cracks getting bigger?
Open the floodgate and a dozen homes and businesses are gone. Or the dam breaks and all of South Arlen will be destroyed.
Oh God, what do I do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh God.
Cherry?
I love Cherry. Good call, Bill.
Bill, Hank still isn't here. Where is he? I think Bobby's got shelter shock. He's reverting. Where is Hank?
Now, Peggy, I'm sure Hank is fine.
You are?
Yes, I am.
Oh, so everything's gonna be okay?
That's right. Now, why don't you lay down in bed and I'll get you a nice hot bowl of chicken soup. How does that sound?
Well, that does sound nice. I'll need a spoon.
It's also a fork for those nice bits of chicken. Shelter Leader Dotrieve here. Now see, people, I've just been informed that a wall of water from Tutreppy Dam has destroyed several homes on River Oaks Drive and may have reached the new outlet mall.
We live on River Oaks.
My father-in-law mall walks at that mall.
Hank, you're alive.
Did everyone who lives below the dam get here okay?
Don't worry, Hank. They're all safe. I saw to that.
Oh, thank God. You saw to that?
Yep. I'm the shelter leader.
But I'm supposed to...
No, I got the phone.
What, so they made you the leader? Is everyone taking turns, or... Yeah, well, we'll get this all straightened out. I'm just glad I made it out of there. It was horrible. But at least I was able to save South Arlen.
How'd you do that?
Well, I opened the floodgate to relieve the pressure on the dam.
Wait, you opened the floodgate?
He's the Arlen Flooder! You heartless bastard.
All right, people, easy. I'm sure Hank has a good explanation for destroying your homes and outlet mall.
Well, I was authorized by T. Beck Minzemeyer to...
You made that name up.
No! The phone was ringing, the red phone.
Oh, and who was on the other end? Commissioner Gordon?
No, listen. I was watching the cracks. They went from hairline cracks to very thick hairline cracks.
Hank, I went to bat for you. An excuse like that makes us both look bad.
Hey, let's go to the girls' locker room and stand where naked girls have stood.
Okay. Wait, I'm not so sure about my yearbook photo. I think in 10 or 15 years, I might regret wearing that headband. Or maybe I won't. Come on!
I already told you, the dam had cracks.
Every dam has cracks, stupid.
You tell him, Everett. Everett's been working at that dam for 20 years, and we never lost a single home on his watch.
Everett? Wait a minute, you're the guy who abandoned his post.
Hey, don't make this about Everett.
Now, come on, people. I've known Hank Hill almost all my life, and if he was afraid...
I was not afraid. I had a difficult decision to make, but I weighed the choices and I acted.
In other words...
Hey, you take that noise back. You don't know anything about this because you left your post.
Yeah, well, maybe if I'd stayed at my post, we'd still have an outlet mall.
Look, in my training to be the shelter leader...
Bill's the shelter leader.
Ready? I'm about to make love to the camera.
Man, I never noticed how much you blink.
Ah, most desirable address in all of Jim is ours. Yes, people admire us, but how do we make them fear us?
Roger that, yeah.
The man who controls the phone controls the shelter. Control the man who controls the phone, Con.
Understood.
I see. Beef stroganoff? I'll inform my people.
Isn't that like the president reading a school lunch menu? Surely a man in your position has more global concerns.
Well, I could use someone to...
I'll get Bullhorn.
Bill? In charge? I mean, Bill?
Hank, do you have any loose floorboards I could scavenge for my Ark's gangplank? Joseph's been looking a little mutinous lately.
Dale, put that stuff back.
You're not the boss of me. Bill's the boss of me, and he says my plan is bold and innovative.
Dang it. Someone's got to snap this place into shape. These are for emergencies. The electricity could go off at any moment.
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Okay. We just had lunch. We're supposed to be rationing our food in case supplies get interrupted. Dang it, Bill, you can't be monkeying around with the emergency phone. Suppose the EOC is trying to get through with important information.
I gotta tell you, Hank, those guys think everything's an emergency.
Bill, give me the phone. You can keep the hat and the road flares, but you can't be trusted with our only lifeline to the outside world.
Let go, Hank. Stop it. You're creating a panic. Con! Con, get your men.
Con has men?
Take Hank to the cage.
There's a cage?
Come on.
You can't do this. Let go of me. Hey!
Parents, tell your children they can sleep soundly tonight. Shelter leader Dotrieve has locked up the Arlen Flutter.
Come on, Hill. Gotta stay in shape. Give me 3 more good ones.
I swear, I don't know how all the toilet paper got under my cot.
God dang it, Bill. What's gotten into you? You are out of control.
Strong leaders always make enemies, and that's why they make strong cages.
Cage was my idea. Ironic, huh?
Okay, lazy bones. Time for breakfast.
Well, where's Hank?
Hank went with Con to work up a skit about hygiene.
That sounds like Hank.
Your hillbilly pal is drunk on power for once instead of corn squeezing.
I should have taken control the minute I walked in here.
Oh, so you have eye on top job.
No, but, I mean, look at us.
Don't worry, I support cool. And then maybe you'll give me 5 minutes alone with Sticky Bun Cart.
Look, we need to get out of here, Con. Give me a hand.
So, Nancy, what do you think of my arc? Pretty yar, huh?
Oh, it's real yar, Shug. Now climb on down and get something to eat.
Okay, attention, people. It seems that we're all out of cinnamon sticky buns.
But the children love them.
You said we'd never run out of cinnamon sticky buns.
Well, we had plenty, but Hank ate them. That's right. But don't worry. I have procured enough Carnation instant breakfast for everyone.
Go, you mighty behemoth!
Okay, let's find a beaker for the science club shot. What the? What are you doing? You can't just stick pictures of yourselves in the yearbook.
Take it up with the class president.
Do you know how much trouble you could get into for submitting fraudulent clubs and activities pages?
No.
But these yearbooks won't come out until we already graduate, right?
I call prom queen!
That's right, hayseeds. Keep watching your food. You don't want to eat your fingers.
Shut up, Con. Let's get out of here.
Thanks for the tip, Con.
What?
You show terrible judgment in trusting me. How can I follow you? Can I have my bullhorn back now?
Sure. The batteries are dead, but you can wave it around.
Oh, no.
Hank. What am I gonna do with you? I may just have to break out the dodgeballs and let the crowd have at you.
Will you listen to yourself, Bill? You sound like some kind of crazed gym teacher. Is that the kind of leader you want to be?
I didn't seek the hard hat. The hard hat was thrust upon me.
Fair enough, but dang it, this rain is going to stop sometime, and when it does... Oh, Bill, did it already stop?
It's still muggy out.
Bill, you got lucky. The flood ended before we used up all our food and toilet paper, but now it's time to do your job. The goal of a shelter leader is to get these people out of the shelter and back to their real lives.
But my real life sucks.
Bill, you've done a good job of keeping people happy, mostly by turning them against me, but this is your chance to go out on top. You could be like Ted Williams. Heck, people are still fighting over his frozen head.
I have an announcement. But first, I'd like to say that it's been an honor leading all of you. When I first... The flood is over.
Wow, the Armageddon is beautiful. It smells so fresh.
Is it safe? What about upriver?
You can all go home.
Oh, Mr. Trunkers, there you are. Let's go.
His name is Peanuts.
They don't need me anymore.
Well, that means you did your job, Bill.
Go on, C-Jack. Ask the nice man.
Could you come talk to my scout troop? The topic is what it takes to be a good leader.
Oh, and is this yours?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Flutter.
Ah. It's gonna be a beautiful sunset.
Yep, it is. You should have seen the rainbow yesterday.
Can you believe it, man? Ted Wasonasong actually invite us to his home. What a place. I can't tell if that's a high-def TV or window overlooking African safari.
You know, it's funny. Even another person's money can make me happy.
Oh, man. Look at that swimming pool. The classic simple rectangle, the tiles so tastefully filigreed. That is the pool of a man of substance.
Welcome, Con Ed men. I hope you're enjoying yourselves.
Your home is beautiful, Ted.
Thank you. As fellow Laotians, I knew you would appreciate the lowland influences on the architecture and decor.
Yeah. So, did it come with that pool, or did you have to put it in?
Min, Con, I'd like you to meet my dear friend, the Gugfang.
Legendary Lao guerrilla fighter who lead brave assaults against communist forces?
I am that same soldier.
How about that, man? This guy's serious butt kicker. Anyway, I'm sorry they kill all your friends.
Yes, that was unhappy for me. But every day, I devote to honoring their memory, to preserving the culture of our people.
Yeah, well, that sounds good. Now, about the pool. What you think a smaller version of it in my backyard cost? And remember, I want same tiles you use with Ted Wasonasong's pool.
Right. Here's my estimate.
Yep.
Yep. My dreams are shattered.
Yep, mine too. Have a beer.
Ever since I see Ted's pool, I can think of nothing but having one in my own backyard. But it's too expensive.
Well, it doesn't have to be. A pool is basically a concrete shell with a suction and return system and some motor-assisted plumbing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just need to find a few guys who enjoy doing construction in their spare time and offer them the rights to use the pool.
Something's happening here.
Oh, my God. We're gonna build a pool.
Really?
This hard hat is my armor. When you're working construction, your head is still your most valuable tool, so you've got to protect it.
Huh.
A rectangular pool. It'll be like having a mid-level motel next door.
I can't believe it. That giant hole filled with dirt is the place I'm gonna spend the rest of my childhood.
Well, before you do, you're going to train in swimming, CPR, and pool etiquette.
Huh. I'm still excited.
Is it possible that our life has finally achieved total perfection? Tell me, what is Connie's grade point average? Is it A?
A+.
And what kind of steak is that? Is it choice?
Prime.
And the pool in my backyard, is it a hallucination?
No, it's real.
So it is true then. Our lives are nearly perfect. Only missing element is membership in Nine Rivers Country Club.
Well, Ted Wasanasong is on membership committee.
Of course. And he like us now. Oh, this coming together very nicely. Oh, hello, Ted. Well, this is hilarious. I just come to shop for new 5-iron, but then I run into you guys.
Oh, Cod, good to see you. We're on our way to distribute food to the poor.
Is that euphemism for playing round of golf because I'm in?
Cod, you do know that it's Bakapusa today, don't you?
It is one of our most sacred holidays.
All right. I guess it slipped my mind. But only momentarily, because tonight, Min and I throw Makapusa celebration dinner at our house. I insist that you both join us.
Well, that would be super. I accept.
Oh, really? Oh, okay then. I see you tonight. You know, it's so nice that lately you and I able to spend more time
to... The poor.
Oh, yes, the poor. I hope they get more money soon.
Good morning. We're here to sign my son up for a course in CPR. We're essentially getting a pool.
Well, we have a basic one-day course. We also have a 2-week course, which includes advanced emergency care for infants and seniors.
He'll take the 2-week course.
What?
Your grandfather might come to visit, and I'd like to be able to say we did everything we could.
Gentlemen, I'd like to make a toast to a man whose backyard soil was of a consistency which made for hassle-free excavation and had no interfering sewage lines.
Hey, Con, dinner guests are here.
Already? Oh, I wanted everything perfect. Start assembling my pool furniture.
Good evening, Cod. I hope it's all right if I brought a few of our Laotian friends.
Certainly. I think we got enough pina coladas. Magapusha just starting in backyard. And ta-da! Ted, look who is getting a swimming pool. Yeah, redneck neighbors built it for me. Maybe next I have them build me railroad. Have that for revenge.
Cod, the railroads were built by the Chinese, not Laotians.
Same difference. It's just joke. Maybe too far?
A word if we may. Naguk and I feel that you've become grievously disconnected from your heritage. It's as though you've completely forgotten that you're Lao.
What? That's not true.
Take a look around, Cod. Can you point to one Lao artifact in your home? Can you recall the last conversation you had that was not in English?
In our homeland, the Lao man is oppressed by his government. But inside of you, the Lao man is oppressed by himself. You destroy your own ethnic identity. It is sterilized in the chlorinated waters of your swimming pool.
Oh, you've become what is known as a banana.
Banana?
Consider the properties of a banana, Khan. Its skin is yellow, but its insides are white.
Oh, but I'm not white.
Okay, everyone, stakes on. Who needs ketchup?
They call me Banana Man. That crazy, right?
Of course. You're very Asian. Very Lao.
But Ted say there no visible evidence of my heritage. People magazine. Didn't we have a subscription to Changnabori Maung weekly?
Well, I guess it must have run out.
There's not one stinking trace of our homeland in this place. If stranger walk in here, he says, this must be where Johnny Smith lived. Not Constupid. Oh, my God. I cannot say my own name.
Oh, calm down now. You can still say your own name. You're just freaking out right now. You spoke perfect loud to your own mother just last week. Wait, are you saying goodnight or are you cursing at me?
Ah! You see? Connie can't even speak Lao. That is messed up, man.
Maybe you're right. We could connect a little more to our heritage.
Yes, that's an excellent plan. Connie, you remember the gong we hit during American Idol? Let me show you what it's really for.
Huh. These weeds weren't here yesterday.
Hands off, redneck. That's my celery. The Lao people are self-sufficient. We grow our own food. We don't rely on big supermarket to nurse us like helpless calf at mother's teat.
Well, okay then. We're gonna swim now.
Have fun, hopeless Americans. Enjoy splashing around in your river that leads to nowhere. Yeah, great to be back in touch with my roots. Men by beautiful piece by Lao artist. Painting of people toiling in rice paddies.
It's great to support Lao culture, Cod, but your home is still a shrine to American material luxury.
I guess I'm a little confused. I cannot help but notice your state-of-the-art home theater system and your four-car garage.
Sure, I own all these things, but they don't own me. I'll try to explain. This is Man of Luang Namtha, carved by a native Highlander more than 300 years ago. It's the embodiment of the Lao spirit. This is my link. As long as I carry this, everything else is meaningless.
So I just keep one of those in my pocket and I can have a big screen TV. You got an extra one of those guys lying around?
Unfortunately, you're not ready yet. It wouldn't mean to you what it means to me.
So, what for dinner?
Is that a joke? You know damn well it's rice and meat.
Oh, of course. I get so used to American diet of extreme variety. Yeah, this better. Oh.
Look out! Throw it here!
I will now tell stories of my childhood in Laos. Growing up in the village, I had 2 chickens. One of them was named Fuma.
Marco! All right, ready?
I don't recall the name of the other chicken, but sometimes I would put both of the chickens in the wheelbarrow. This was very funny.
I'm a submarine.
You know, sometimes I think I'd like to visit Indiana. Is that weird? Hey, man, you know, I don't go with that feeling, man.
I think that's a great dream, Hank.
Thank you. Boy, Con's in there right now beating himself up for God knows why when he could be out here floating under the stars.
It's wild. 10 yards away, a man suffers, but I'm still completely able to enjoy his pool. I guess I'm just growing up.
Would it shame our entire people if I sit on chair?
This is not about comfort. This is about being true to who we are. It's about never being called banana again. What we need is to focus harder.
Look who passed!
Way to go, Bobby.
Yay!
Congratulations, man.
Let's hit the pool!
Oh, God!
Con, what the hell did you do to our swimming pool?
It now reflecting pool. We need peaceful space in which we can meditate.
We had a deal.
Oh, you had deal with old Con, the homogenized, Americanized Con. That Con no longer exists, and neither does pool.
I learned CPR for nothing? I went to school on a Saturday.
So help me, the only thing keeping me from wishing a pox on your house is that your house is next to my house and the pox could spread.
And Connie finally getting used to eating fermented fish chunks and rice husks.
So how does it feel, Con, to rediscover your roots?
Well, it's not always fun. But as I recall, life in Laos not always so fun. So I guess I'm on right track, right?
Wrong.
Oh, dear.
Con, right now the Lao community is not taken seriously. The Cuban exile community in Florida is taken very seriously. Do you know why?
Gloria Estefan?
No. They wield political influence in this country while maintaining ties to rebel groups in their mother country.
In the mountains of our homeland, there is still a small but determined movement, a resistance to the communist regime.
Imagine it, Con, a free and independent Laos.
Yeah, that sounds great.
With men like Ted Wasanasong leading the way, the dream can become real.
Yes, but an undertaking like this can only work with total commitment.
Oh, I'd be happy to write a check.
No, Con. We want you to join the armed resistance and fight for us on the front lines.
Front lines?
Oh, yes, Con, there may be risks, but I wonder, is life as a banana better than death? Or is it worse? Will you join us, Con?
Of course he will join us. He is a proud Lao man, willing to shed his blood for our mother country.
That's crazy!
For first time, I feel pride. I feel like true Laotian. And you say it crazy.
I'm saying that in a matter of days, you chuck all the furniture and pick up machine gun. Maybe it's time to take stock.
You know what I think? I think you're starting to sound a lot like... a banana!
Con, that's ridiculous.
No time to argue. I have training, then I'm supposed to build sandbag fortress around Ted's house.
Connie, you can stop hulling rice. We're going to Whataburger.
Come on.
Nice shot, Tom.
Sedan out!
Oh!
McGuck!
You are a disgrace! You won't survive 5 minutes in combat! Especially you.
I can't have this. I talked Councilman Everett into making the first Tuesday in May Lao Freedom Day. We are parading from the nail salon to the boba tea shop, and we are going to look smart doing it.
사마문 요관린! 몽시 베이냥 영nhập 나이사이 넘합! 박부학 몽밤이 발녀! 사먹문 요관린!
Yep.
Yep.
What happened to your face, Con? Finally steal a pull from someone who knows how to fight?
No, it training accident. I take butt of rifle to the face.
Ha! What poetic justice. You steal a pull and then the butt of a rifle steals the health of your face.
Hey, you treat me with respect. I happen to be colonel in Ted Wasanasong's army.
Yeah, I still don't really get what that is. I just want the god-dang pool back, so clean it up, and then you can spend the rest of your life running around like a jackass with Ted Wasanasong.
Run around like jackass? Shows what you know. At any moment, Ted could call me, say code word Siddhartha, and then I'm not just running around like jackass anymore, buddy boy.
Uh-huh. And what happens when Ted says Siddhartha?
Well, we get on cargo plane and fly to Laos. If we are not blown apart by anti-aircraft fire, we parachute into mountains. If we're not shot on way down, or die on impact, we march into capital. And then, well, we'd probably all be shot or run over with tank. Some of us may get taken prisoner, and then most likely they torture us or re-educate us and then put us in their army.
Anyone else notice he cuts a pretty nice figure in uniform?
Don't start, Con. I'm not turning it off.
Who were her guests?
Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson.
What were they plugging?
Fitness tape.
Oh. When I was a banana, I would have eaten that up with a spoon.
You know, I'm getting sick and tired of that word.
You and me both. I don't know what's worse, being sent on suicide mission in Laos or having Ted Wasana-song tell me,
I'm sorry, Con, but your salute is not crisp enough.
Why you let Ted Wasana-song tell you what to do, what to like, what to think? Isn't that why we fled the communists in Laos and the homeowners association in Orange County?
Well, yeah, but...
Con, don't you want to hear beautiful strains of Brahms come off Connie's violin? To eat yourself silly on baby back ribs and then fall backwards in your sparkling swimming pool like those iced tea ads you love so much.
Hey, Ted. I want to thank you for making me remember who I am and where I come from. But I won't be needing these anymore.
I don't understand. How do you plan to parade without your uniform?
Oh, my parading days are done. It's like this. If you want someone to play a round of golf, give me a call. If you want someone to feel guilty about the way they choose to live, call someone else.
Dominga!
Do you know where I can find 4D batteries for my flashlight?
Aisle 30. I think.
This is aisle 30.
3.
Stop guessing. Either you know or you don't know.
Sir, I'm trying to help you.
Hey, you, wait! Batteries?
You just passed them. Right through that door, sir.
Thank you. I hate this place.
As a stylist, you must remember a bad haircut can cost your client their job, even get them beat up. That's why we practice on the senior citizens.
Miss Kranzer, my senior citizen is too small for my chair. Can I get a new one?
Luann, please. Some of them can hear you. Would you step into my office? I haven't received your tuition check for this trimester.
Oh, really? I mailed it.
Oh, you did you? That's good, because if you hadn't, I would have had to suspend you. But since you did mail it, why don't we just sit here and wait until it comes?
I didn't mail the check. If I don't pay my tuition, I can't go to beauty school anymore. Can you believe that?
How much was it again?
$300.
All I have is $400, and that's going towards my new trampoline. I mean, the trampoline I have now is good, but, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Night, Buckley.
Okay, Hank, try turning it back on now.
Because feeling fresh is important to a woman.
Oh!
Dad, can I come back in now?
Not yet, son. Stay in the kitchen. Okay, Bobby, you can come back in.
Your garden will be a horn of plenty with megalomulch in easy-to-lift 50-pound bags.
That Chuck Mangione is one class act.
And now Megalomart has propane and propane accessories at megalo prices, and it feels so good.
Propane at Megalomart?
Bobby, leave the room.
You bastards! All right, everybody settle down. Megalomart may be selling propane now, but they're in for the fight of their lives. Tell them, Buck.
Well, there's no way we can compete with their prices. But Debbie and I stayed late last night, and after that, we came up with a plan.
Yes, we have a plan. Good work, Buck. And, Debbie?
We're gonna beat Megalomart by giving the customer what they can't, the personal touch. Little program I'm gonna call Service with a Hug.
You're serious? Hi, welcome to Strickland Propane. Service with a hug. Ugh, I'm really sorry about that. Now, what can we do for you?
Well, I was just wondering, do you honor Megalomart coupons?
No, but for pennies more, you get the same propane and Strickland service.
Well, how many pennies?
Several hundred. I hugged you. Sure, son, the Wagner Char King does cost a little less here at Megalomart. But when you buy at Strickland, 135 Los Gatos Road, you don't just get a grill, you get a spatula and a friend. A good spatula.
Sir, there's no yelling in the propane department. Some of these gases are extremely volubilous.
Well, Buckley, I have a complaint. I would like to talk circles around the person who runs your propane department.
Hey, they didn't want me making keys anymore.
I don't know whether to laugh or vomit. Say, I want to thank you guys for continuing to buy your propane from Strickland. You're about due for a fill-up, Dale. What's it been, 5, 6 cookouts?
No, I'm all set.
Huh. Well, that's odd. The gauge must be broken. It says your tank's full. Here. Megalomart.
I am changing the seating plan in my classroom. Mr. Garcia has been hiding from me for too long. Welcome to the front row, Mr. Garcia. Are you listening, Hank?
I gotta come up with some kind of battle plan. We're hugging our way down the crapper here.
Hank, Aunt Peg, can I come in?
No.
No, I didn't want to ask you for money.
That's a good instinct, Luann.
Go on, honey.
They won't let me back in the beauty academy unless I pay them $300. And I can't make $300 until I'm a rich and famous Hollywood makeup artist.
Yep. You got yourself a real catch-22 there. Good night. Now, sir, I know we could never match Megalomart's prices, but I thought maybe we could get ourselves a spokesperson the way Megalomart cashes in on Chuck Mangione's star power. Now, I've done some research on this Zamfir fella, and I found out he's sold more albums worldwide than the Beatles. His music's better, too.
Hank, it's too late. I've decided to shut down this branch of Strickland Propane.
What? No, sir, we can't give up.
Hank, listen, I got 4 more branches to think about. Sometimes you just gotta cut off a finger to save the hand. I gotta let you go.
You're firing me?
I can't even afford to give you a severance package, but you can have 5 minutes at the office supply cabinet.
Make a basket out of your shirt, honey.
Take your damn batteries back. Take them back, bastards. I don't want them. You can have them. Boy, you get a lot of batteries for $4. Bastards!
Dad, what about this big box of tissues?
Is it from Megalomart?
No, but it was touching something, that is.
Throw it out.
Well, folks, there is no chance in hell we are going to lose this house because I have spent a lot of time thinking and preparing us for this exact moment.
You what?
Hank, I married you for better or for worse. So during the better, I planned for the worse. I saved all our old curtains so that I could make some clothes for Bobby. We will grow our own vegetables and we'll eat carrots for dessert.
I thought you said we were going to be okay.
From now on, I'll be the breadwinner of the house. Oh, not that you're the bread loser. We're all winners here.
Perdóname, hermana. Why's the Pope holding that gun?
That is not the Pope. It's Monsignor Martinez.
Ah.
Vaya con Dios.
Wanted. One hard-working man to replace 4 who weren't. Stop looking, you found him.
You'll notice that the door on your left is open. And if you're not interested in making money, I want you to walk right out that door, because this is not for you.
Can I just ask, what exactly are we selling?
That's a very good question.
You'll be selling opportunity.
With your initial investment of $300, you can make up to $60,000 or as much as $200,000. It's up to you.
You.
What's in the box?
All right, Eager Beaver, it's time for us to tell you. Inside each of these boxes are 24 smaller boxes filled with dreams.
Oh, God, we're not selling steak knives, are we?
Not we. You.
Uncle Hank, what's a BTU?
British Thermal Unit?
Oh, so there's no bacon in it at all then?
Luann, I think you picked up the wrong book. That's about propane.
I know. I'm studying to be a propane salesman, just like you used to be, Uncle Hank.
That's a neat idea, Luann. While you're at it, maybe you can fly around the world in a weather balloon.
I can too get a job selling propane. Buckley said he'd hire me at the Megalomart.
Megalomart? Well, why don't you just go down to hell and work for the devil?
Good thing that I don't have dangerous brain powers, or right now you'd be in 1,000 little pieces.
I've answered 40 classified ads, and I didn't get a single response.
Hey, man, I know how it is, man. You don't get old low down on the money, man. You just coming out of Bank of Boomhauer, man. You don't go a little cash advance. They ain't no additional charges may apply, man.
Well, I appreciate that, but we're doing fine, thanks. Peggy's landed some extra work as a notary public.
You got yourself a good man there, Hank.
What did you just say, Bill?
Propane is A, flammable, B, non-flammable, C, all of the above.
Well, you can't eat propane, so...
For God's sakes, it's flammable.
I could have gotten that!
You would have never gotten that.
Uncle Hank!
How could such a good cop become such a bad priest?
Well, I threw out my ethics and I notarized Velma Throckmorton's will. I hope those cats know how to run a toy store. Honey, did you iron my blouse for tomorrow?
No, I don't know how to iron, and I don't want to learn.
Hank, we're all taking on extra responsibilities because of your situation.
I'm trying, Peggy.
Don't be a try-baby, Hank. Be a do-baby.
Mujeres, chicas, hombres, ahora tenemos Megalomart gas propano a precios mega borrato.
Come on, Luann. No job, no Hollywood. You can do this. Remember, BTU, British Thermal Unit. No bacon, no bacon, no bacon. I'm ready for the test, Buckley. I just pushed everything out of my mind except propane. Well, and how to get here.
You don't have to take the test now. I gave the job to somebody else.
So, I guess you think you're going to work right now, off to sell propane in your fancy vest. Hope you like walking, though, because I took your car keys and I flushed them down the toilet.
Luann, have you seen my car keys?
So, you know something about propane?
I was assistant manager at Strickland Propane for 15 years.
Anyway, here's your tag. You gotta wear this at all times.
Hey.
Hey, this is Ron.
Hello. I'm Mr. Hill. 15 years experience in propane.
Wow, that's amazing. Hey, you know what?
What?
Chicken butt. You know what that means?
No, what?
Chicken butt.
You gotta stop saying what.
Why?
Chicken thigh.
Okay, now you gotta put up some posters in the parking lot. Chuck Mangione's giving a concert there next week.
But what? Never mind.
Dad, I thought you hated Megalomart.
Oh, I do, son. I do indeed.
But you're working there.
That's right.
Are you still married to Mom?
Bobby, of course I am.
Mm-hmm. It's true, Bobby. He is. You know, Hank, I think you should be happy about your new job. You get to wear that smart little uniform, and with the trainee badge, you can make all kinds of mistakes. It's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Well, now I feel great, Peggy. Thanks very much. Let's all go dancing. What do you say?
Well, forgive me, Hank, but I am doing the best I can. You have never failed before. I don't know how to pity you without offending you.
I guess this means we're not going dancing.
Hey, Luann. Listen, I'm sorry I took that job you wanted, but you have to...
Sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of a rehearsal. I'm Sir Reginald Featherbottom III, and my boyfriend is going to give me a job at the Megalomart.
No, he's not. I'm going to make him give it to me and ruin your life forever.
Luann.
You work with Ron and Buckley in the propane department, right?
Well, I work in the propane department while Buckley and Ron watch me.
Could you find out if Ron likes Stephanie?
Denise, shut up! Shut up!
Well, because she wants to stand next to him during the Chuck Mangione concert.
Shut up!
Well, I think I'll go try and find the grown-up break room. Ladies?
I think that old guy likes you.
Shut up! Shut up!
Hello, America loves Megalomart.
Don't take it too hard, Hill. After a while, you hardly miss respect. Here, Mark McGimsey.
You mean the Mark McGimsey that owns just brake drums?
Used to own, till Megalomart ran all of Main Street out of business. Now I'm just working here in the automotive department, helping feed the beast that killed me.
Yep. The only place you can find a Main Street these days is in Disneyland. Just try to buy a gun there.
Hey, you know a fellow by the name of Ray Holiday?
Layaway Ray, sure. Used to go to his bait shop all the time.
So, there I was, bare-ass naked, sitting in a box of night crawlers. Felt kind of funny, but it kept them alive through the night.
See, that's the kind of thing you can do when you own your own store. Here, it's just one humiliation after another.
Oh, I mean to tell you.
All right, break it up. Back to work. And you, where's your trainee tag?
No, I won't wear it. I've had 20 years' experience. I'm not going to take this.
And neither are we.
Oh? I guess I'll just have to fire you then.
Buckley, what the hell are you doing? You never, ever want to put stress on the valve. You'll cause a gas leak.
Hey, where were you? You're supposed to set up Chuck Mangione's dressing room with sliced pears and 2% cottage cheese. Where'd you forget that too, Hank? Trainees. You know how it is.
So what do you think?
I don't know, Hank. You're talking about an act of open rebellion.
Dang right I am. They say America loves Megalomart. And if we don't speak up, everyone will think it's true. We've got to put an end to the silence while the whole world is watching. If you want out, get out now. As for the rest of us, we will be disrupting a Chuck Mangione concert. With kazoos.
Why kazoos, Hank?
Because they're portable, they're annoying, and Megalomart has them for $3 a case.
We'll be just like Queer Nation.
Or the Boston Tea Party.
Or
Yes,
let's go
yes,
that way.
the
That's a
Boston
good way
Tea
to go.
Party. Exactly.
Uncle Hank,
Yes?
I had a lot of time to think while I was unflushing Aunt Peggy's keys. And I would like you to know that I'm not mad at you anymore for taking my job.
I was the better candidate.
Oh, sure. Can you give me a ride to the Megalomart in the morning? I'm going to break up with Buckley. As of tomorrow, your boss is no longer my boyfriend.
Why don't you get us a spot, Peggy? I've got a little business to take care of.
I know, Hank. I saw your bag of kazoos, and I put 2 and 2 together. After 15 years of teaching, I know a mutiny when I see one.
Don't try to stop me, Peggy.
Hank!
Yeah?
Remember, honey, to hum, not blow. If you blow, it tears the wax paper.
I'll tell them.
Hank, where's your kazoo?
I got something bigger in store for Mr. Charles Mangione.
Up with you. Do you know why?
Chicken thigh?
Don't make this harder than it already is.
How you doing, Arlen? Are you ready to soft rock?
Is that their new slogan?
Oh, no!
Buckley and Luann are in there!
Hey, man, it's 911. I ain't here, little Megalomart, man. It go, boom, man, there's a fire, and it don't, that gum, that come, out everywhere, man. I don't know, saw Nick, man, run out there. I don't know if he, Chuck Mangione gonna be coming down here.
Sir, you are going to have to speak more slowly. I cannot understand you.
Dang old Megalomart. Had talked about them old, done it.
Once upon a time, in a land where magic danced in the air, there was an enchanted forest. This forest was special because it was home to talking animals, sparkling streams, and trees that whispered secrets to those who listened. But the most remarkable thing about the forest was the Heartstone, a magical gem that kept the forest vibrant and alive. The Heartstone was kept safe in the deepest part of the forest, guarded by a wise old owl named Oliver. Oliver was not only wise but very old, and his feathers sparkled like the stars. The Heartstone's magic made sure that the forest had plenty of food, fresh water, and that the seasons changed just right. But one day, the Heartstone started to lose its glow, and the forest began to fade. The streams were less sparkly, and the trees whispered worriedly. Oliver knew that the Heartstone needed help, but he was too old to travel far. He called a meeting of all the animals to find someone brave enough to go on a quest to save the Heartstone. Many animals were willing, but Oliver chose a small, brave fox named Felix. Felix was known for his quick thinking and courage. Felix, Oliver said, you must go to the mountain where the Mystic Lake is. The water there has a special property that can restore the Heartstone's magic. But be careful, for the journey is long and full of challenges. Felix, though nervous, agreed. He set off early the next morning, saying goodbye to his friends. As Felix ventured into the forest, he met a wise old tortoise named Tilly. Where are you going, young fox? Asked Tilly. To save the Heartstone, Felix replied. I must reach the Mystic Lake. Tilly nodded. You will need a guide through the forest. Follow me. Tilly led Felix through hidden paths and past tricky traps. They crossed sparkling rivers and climbed over giant roots. The journey was tough, but Felix's determination and Tilly's wisdom kept them moving forward. As they reached the edge of the forest, they came to a wide, dark canyon. Felix was unsure how to cross it. Just then, a friendly eagle named Ella swooped down. Need help? Ella asked. Yes, please. Felix and Tilly said together. Ella used her powerful wings to carry Felix and Tilly across the canyon, dropping them safely on the other side. Felix thanked Ella, and they continued their journey. When they finally reached the Mystic Lake, it was even more beautiful than Felix had imagined. The water was a shimmering blue, surrounded by glowing flowers. But there was one problem. The lake was guarded by a grumpy old dragon named Drago. Who dares to disturb my peaceful lake? Drago roared. Felix stepped forward bravely. I am Felix, and I need water from this lake to save the Heartstone and the forest. Drago looked at Felix, then at the tired but determined Tilly. He could see that they had come a long way and faced many challenges. You are brave, Drago said, but I will only give you water if you can solve my riddle. Felix nodded eagerly. Drago's riddle was, I have cities, but no houses. I have mountains, but no trees. I have water, but no fish. What am I? Felix thought for a moment. He remembered his journey and all the maps he had seen. With a smile, he answered, a map. Drago's eyes widened in surprise and admiration. You are correct. You have proven your wisdom and bravery. I will give you the water you need. Drago filled a golden flask with the Mystic Lake's water and handed it to Felix. Felix thanked Drago and started his journey back to the forest with Tilly by his side. When they arrived, the Heartstone was dim and the forest was fading. Felix carefully poured the Mystic Lake water onto the Heartstone. As the water touched the Heartstone, it began to glow brighter and brighter. The forest soon came back to life, with colors more vibrant than before. The animals cheered and celebrated Felix's bravery. Oliver, with a twinkle in his eye, congratulated Felix. You have saved the forest, Felix. You showed great courage and kindness. From that day on, Felix was known as the hero of the enchanted forest. The forest thrived, and the animals lived happily ever after, knowing that even the smallest among them could achieve great things with bravery and heart. And so, the enchanted forest continued to sparkle, full of magic and wonder, thanks to the brave little fox named Felix. The end.